Okay, guys, I had to come right back. I know nobody probably won't be watching. I had to come back because I just watched a video, and I also read a couple of messages. So I wanted to clear up some stuff. And it doesn't matter if anybody come into this live because it's late, but whoever is in the bushes, you see this, I hope you're taking notes. And whoever watched this in the replay, the same thing. Okay, so I need to address some things, okay, real quick tonight. And this won't be no long video because I wish I would have saw this before when I was on my original video because I would have addressed it right then and there. The thing is y'all better stop letting somebody lie to y'all, okay, on that channel over there, okay? I didn't watch the whole video because I don't need to. I just watched parts of it, all right, point blank. The thing is, all of this nonsense that happened earlier tonight happened because something was said. I don't know why this guy keeps on saying that I was trying to kill him or set him up because I said he was at the ATM and all that. You don't know what I was talking about. So stop running around with that narrative, okay? That's the first thing. And all your little flunkies over there who is listening to your bull crap, something is wrong with all you guys, okay? Well, you know what? I was looking at some messages today on the chat. So I'm going to go ahead and say these names because I don't give two shits. Brown Sweet number one, you said that this was about him pulling up and supporting Miss B and some woman got jealous. First of all, let me get something straight with you. I'm the woman you're talking about, Shades Tube, and I did not get jealous because he went there to Brooklyn. I got mad at him because him and I was talking from July to October sometime, to mid-October. Okay, we had an argument, a little argument like we always have. He did what he did, and next thing I know, he was in Brooklyn. Okay, then he got online and did what he did, and I wrote the little message. Okay, you don't know what went on, Brown Sweet One. So instead of you giving comments or whatever the case is, you need to come and ask me exactly what happened. Because this dude likes to change stuff around to meet his narrative. Now, see, I'm trying not to reveal certain things that bust his little bubble up. But I'm thinking, if he put another video up, I'm going to do it in a very classy way. I'm not going to do it like I did it last time. I'm going to set everything straight once and for all. Okay? Now, so I did not write that message because I was jealous, because I'm not jealous of B. Look at her, look at me. Look at all my qualities going on, everything that I do and all that. It would be a joke for me to be jealous of her. Okay, I'm just keeping it real with you, okay? Point blank, okay? And whoever is from this page, if you hear this video, go tell them to pull up because I can't tag everybody and let them see this video. I can do that, okay? Let me address PD. Okay, PD. Now, you know you sent me a message a couple months ago and we talked and said, okay, cool and all that. Okay. Anytime you need to know something, though, about sharing, you need to send me an email and ask about it. And you can ask me exactly what happened because M is not telling the complete truth, okay? You said on here, for you and S2 to be still texting seems to me you guys don't dislike each other. I would have thought, listen to you guys drag each other. First of all, we was dragging each other, girl, because we was in an argument, okay? We have gotten in so many arguments while we was talking, okay? It was almost normal for us to break up and then start back talking again. I know you don't realize that, okay? I don't know what M is telling you guys over there, but M is lying, okay? Point blank. I don't care what he plays for you guys on his channel. Yeah, I said that what you heard because we were in an argument like people get into, okay? Point blank. Point blank. He said some things. I said some things. We were in an argument. The thing is that don't worry about if we be texting. I'm grown. He's grown. I know he go over there on his page and tell y'all foolishness and be lying. Okay. But trust me when I say I'm not lying. I can show proof. Okay. Point blank. I'm grown. Like I just said before, I can text whomever I want to. I can talk to whomever I want to. So can he. I don't understand why he's trying to act like him and I are still at odds with each other. We had an argument. I'm not really arguing with him now. Okay, point blank. He goes on his page, make a video like it did before and goes completely off. I'm talking calm, just answering you guys' questions so y'all can really get an understanding. Okay. So yeah, we still was texting, so you can know that. He apologized to me, I apologized back. We started texting each other. We are just friends, associates, or whatever you want to call it. That's it. You may not know this. Other people on your page may not know this, but Lady Ray knows it. T knows it too, and I know it, and he knows it. Point blank. Okay? Point blank. I don't know what he tells you guys, like I said before, but I know what he tells me. And I got text messages to prove it if I needed to. But since I don't need to, because I'm grown, I won't be doing that again unless he pushes me to do stuff like that. Okay, let me go to your next question here. And let me tell you again, we drug each other because we were mad at each other. Okay? That's why we drug each other. People do get in arguments when they were talking. I know you guys don't understand that we were talking online and he was trying to meet me in person to link up for real. He was trying to do that. I think I showed those original text messages and all those other videos that I did that's saved in my file and took off and put in privacy. I think I clarified all that with the messages straight from my phone. Okay. They're not Photoshop. They're not cut off or however you guys do all these little messages. It's the actual messages from my phone. Okay. Let's see what else y'all said here. Yeah, you don't understand, PD, because you didn't call and talk to me so I can tell you the whole story. Okay. Let me say this and let me say this again. Me and Micah was talking from July of 2022 until October, mid-October of 2022. We had arguments all throughout our little online stuff, okay? And for all y'all weirdos who think people don't meet online, just like they do on dating sites, on dating apps, and talk until they actually meet each other in person, that's exactly what we were doing, okay? Point blank. We met online, and let's see. Girl, boy, let me see what this guy said. Okay, I can't do that, nothing about that. Okay, we met online, and we talked, and we was trying to get to see each other in person to, finish talking. I don't care what he told you guys. All of my text messages, bag it up. Now, I hope you don't force me to tell everybody everything that was discussed since we both apologized to each other. And so it can really clear up some things and show proof of it. Okay? Because y'all know ain't no shame in my game. Okay? So you said what is really going on is that me and Micah are not mad at each other. I don't care what he's saying online right now. He may be mad at me now because of earlier today. Okay? But before he wasn't mad at me anymore. I don't care what kind of little slick, sneaky stuff he tries to say on his YouTube channel to protect whatever he's trying to protect, but it be lies. Where you need to stand is just stay out of everything. All of y'all need to stay out of everything because it don't concern you guys. You don't know what him does, just like you don't know what S right here does. Okay, you don't know who he talks to, and you don't know who I talk to. You didn't even know we were talking. Okay, let's see. Who cares who South Treat is? Okay, y'all worry about stuff y'all shouldn't worry about. No, it's not about Brooklyn meets Philly around this stuff. No, it went deeper into that. See, that's what y'all did not know. Okay, that's what y'all did not know. Okay, he plays parts of messages from the conversations that him and I talk, and then he showed it to y'all. Tell him to play everything. Tell him to play everything. Tell him to play what he says. Because see, when I show messages, I show his messages in mine. So what y'all say? And what y'all should be doing is telling y'all dude to calm down because he's too old to be over there screaming and hollering and jumping online doing a video every time something kick off. Okay. The only thing I was saying on his live earlier is stop bringing up the stuff that happened when it concerns me. Because the thing is, M apologized to me. I apologized back. We was talking back and forth ever since then, y'all. Texting and everything. 6-hour conversations. So what the heck does that sound like? Now, you don't need to go back and check no videos you missed, PD Lowdown. You need to contact me so I can give you the real. That's what you really need to do, along with proof, okay? Because I don't have no reason to lie. But the thing about it, I don't really need to show proof because he knows, okay? And have you ever asked yourself, how in the heck do I know so much about this dude if he wasn't telling me, if he wasn't talking for real and spent a lot of time together talking? No one stays on the phone with no one all daggone day and night, okay? If they wasn't interested. Are y'all crazy? And do it look like he wouldn't be interested in me? Let's keep it real. Look at the profile picture right there. This is me all the way. All the way. Okay. In not just a picture, but he knows besides having to go off at times that I'm a pretty nice woman. Okay. It's just that I don't like foolishness. Okay. And he knows this in games, in ghetto-ness and things like that. Granted, I had to get down to the ghetto behavior, in past videos and things like that, and at times. But sometimes you have to stoop to other people's level, point blank. Okay. Sometimes you got to get a little hood on people. And I don't know why y'all say S2. Just say Shades 2. Just go ahead and say Shades 2 because everybody who knows about this know who you're talking about. If I was doing an injunction, you wouldn't even be saying Shades 2, S2, because all of that would be included. Sharon or none of that. See. And this brown sweet girl, you definitely need to contact me because you definitely don't know what the fuck you talking about. You really don't. I don't know why y'all sit there and listen to this dude all the time. I really don't. Now, if I was still mad at him, I would be saying some awful things right about now. But I'm not going to say it, regardless of what he was saying on his live about me. Now, he can make all these lies, but he can also text me. He can also text me after he did his live. Okay? And we talk back and forth on text. Y'all better wake up. I'm going to tell you that right now. Stay out of domestic type stuff. I keep on telling you guys this. Keep your mouth closed. Okay? Innocent people every day get hurt getting involved in something they should not get involved in. Point blank. And I'm talking very, very calm and cool and collective right now. Actually, very intelligently. Okay? Very mature. Okay? Stay out of grown people. Stay out of people's stuff. Okay? Point blank. That you don't know nothing about. You're hearing one side of the story on his channel. Okay? But you're not hearing nothing over here. Okay? If you go to court about all of this, the judge is going to hear both people. Not just his side, not just my side, but both sides. Okay, the thing is, I wrote a message. I said, you can pull up to Philly, but you could, no, I said you can pull up to BK, but you could not pull up to Cali to see the person you claimed you were so in love with. And then I said LOL and a other couple more things that was nothing bad or anything else. Y'all are tripping out so much about a damn video. Y'all need to be slapped in the damn mouth. Okay, it's just a video. YouTube is a public forum. I don't give a damn who channel it is. Okay, anybody right now, when I put this video up, can put whatever message they want to. If I don't want to see it, all I'm going to do is delete it. Just like earlier when that idiot got on my page and was talking foolishness. Okay, I talked to him back and then I blocked him. It wasn't no big commotion. I didn't have to go do a separate video and then lie. He did the same thing today that he did some months ago when I wrote that little bitty message. And then people come attacking me and don't even know him and I was damn fucking dating. And I don't know if you guys cannot call it that, but let me let y'all know what dating is. Okay, online dating. As a matter of fact, let me just give you the definition because y'all act like y'all slow. Very slow. Black people, get better, please. Because y'all act like y'all don't be, some of y'all act like y'all don't be knowing shit. I'm going to tell you the definition of online dating so you can know. Because I believe some of y'all are a little slow, for real. Online dating is the practice of searching for a romantic or sexual partner on the internet, typically via a dedicated website. But you know, good and damn well, YouTube TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. People go and meet people on these apps, and sometimes they talk like him and I did. Okay. And then we start talking all the time. If you don't consider somebody talking to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, consistently as dating, something is wrong with you. Someone is telling me all about their private life. I'm helping this person with his depression and everything else. We're talking about all types of stuff. I'm telling him stuff about me. He's telling me stuff about him. So what the fuck do you call it? What do you call it? And for Brown Sweet, you need to be quiet because you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know nothing about me. How about coming on my page or my panel and I'll tell you what's up. Point blank. I don't even know who you are. Y'all hide behind fake profiles and no picture profiles. I don't even know who I'm talking to. And then y'all be talking all this smack and don't know what you're talking about. Some woman. Micah knows me very well. We didn't meet in person because I was trying to take everything slow. Micah tried to come and meet me quickly, but I was trying to take everything slow and take time. And then around September is when I said, yeah, you can come on out. And I start asking him to come out. And I asked him to come out here to Cali not too long ago so we can talk face to face. But he thought I was trying to set him up and stuff. I don't need to do all that. If I was trying to set him up, trust me, I wouldn't be doing it that way. And why would I be trying to set him up anyway? Y'all so damn crazy. This is YouTube stuff, okay? The argument that is. It's simple. Stop talking about stuff when you already apologize. And I already apologized. And nothing would be said. He didn't have no reason to bring up the ATM. He swears somebody's trying to kill him. Who in the fuck is trying to kill this dude? It's certainly not me. And I don't need to prove anything to you guys anyway, because if he actually thought I was trying to kill him, he would already file charges. Or try to, because he don't have no real proof. Somebody, let me let y'all know something about the law. Just because somebody say, I know what ATM you be at, I know where you go. Unless I said I'm going to have somebody do something to you, you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I could be telling somebody, you're at the ATM machine, you're at this place, that place, because I want to hand you some papers. Or I want to give you some flowers. Or I want to sing you something and I want you to get it. You don't know what I'm talking about. You will be looking like an idiot in the courtroom. See, instead of him worried about what I was talking about, he need to worry about his own lifestyle. Okay, because I know things that other people on this YouTube don't know. Okay, worry about your own lifestyle and that you're doing things the right way. Because I don't do illegal activities, okay? Period. I don't do illegal activities. So he needs to worry about what he does, okay? The only time that I mess with someone, if they mess with me and I have to practice self-defense, like I always say, it's almost funny because the way I say it, but I'm not joking, okay? I'm not joking about it at all. That's that BITCH at that restaurant. Was I joking when I threw that shit at her ass? I don't be playing around, okay? Point blank. I don't do all that back and forth on no internet, and I don't make threats, okay? So that what I was saying was not a threat or anything else. I was just pissed off at him, and that was it. Just like people do who was talking. Just like when he sent that fucking nude picture or let that bitch get that nude picture and send it to my daughter, he lucky that I did like his ass, because if it had not been for that, he would be in trouble right today for that. And I'm telling you, on everything he would have been. So when y'all go over there and be talking all this smack, make sure that you know what you're talking about, because you certainly don't. You don't know nothing about what's going on. All you know is what this dude say on his page. I don't even know why I listen to somebody who goes out of control, be screaming to the top of their lungs, and be saying crazy stuff. But yet the same person is talking to me on the phone. Y'all sound crazy. Like I said, everybody just better be quiet, because he knows I show stuff. He knows this. And I don't even have to show nothing. I could just say certain things. And certain people would know that he said stuff to me. See, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to be perfectly honest. I don't give two shits about people knowing certain things. And you can't say you're going to pull up. You can pull up all you want to, because you're going to pull up to somebody else's place. I'm getting ready to move anyway. You're going to pull up to somebody else's place and get yourself murdered. Okay? Point blank. Let me read the other messages and see. This is plainly ridiculous. I'm sitting up here listening and reading the message. Maybe I need to go through this video while I got this live on so I can just get off this all out right now, so I won't have to come back up here and answer nothing else. And I'm going to keep it, respectful, because this is plainly ridiculous. I mean, you go up there and make a whole video on this foolishness. It wasn't even that crucial. See, the thing is, people can say whatever they want to on pages, okay? Especially if you open up the doorway. Okay, you should have left my doorway closed, though, because if this person would have never got up there and said a dang on thing about the ATM and all this other bull stuff, trying to make it look like I'm trying to kill him, when we have already discussed this, and I told him what I was talking about on the phone. That's ridiculous, y'all. I don't care what y'all say. That ain't even right. Him and I said right on the phone, he asked me why did I say certain things, because I hurt his feelings. I told him why I said stuff about him. Okay, why I said everything I said. He asked me about that. I told him about that. He already knows. So why would you bring that back up? Trying to make your people over there think that you're not talking to me, my guy, when you was all along? Don't do that. Don't do that. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Because you're not telling the truth. See, I can be so cold and hardcore that you would get off of YouTube. And you would be pissed at Shades too. But you better not come up to my place. Because, see, by that time, I'll be pissed. By that time, I'll be pissed. Y'all take this YouTube shit too seriously. And the thing about it is, like I said, him and I dated online when we was trying to get in person, face to face. Okay. And we spent a lot of time talking, video calls, audios, and all that. Okay. Point blank. So I know a lot about him. He knows some things about me because I never tell anybody everything about me. Okay. Point blank. I never do. So we were in a relationship. Okay. Because he decided, because he got mad around, let me say, he was getting mad a long time ago. Okay. But, he still kept, trying to encourage me to do things. And I didn't do what he wanted me to do, like with the divorce papers. What else? The divorce paper. Then he was mad because I didn't tell him my actual age. He mad about that, but he lied to me about his criminal background and that he was on probation, that he's on probation. What's more serious? We are still in the same age bracket. Okay. But when you lie to me about being on probation and your criminal background, that right there can be a big hindrance. Okay. A very big one, especially when it is what it is. And you know what it is. And that tells you right then and there how people, especially brown people, this is why, y'all, I see now how brown people got manipulated all those years ago into slavery and certain things they get manipulated into now. Y'all believe anything y'all hear. Anything. Don't check out crap. Y'all do not check out nothing. My butt check out everything. Everything. When people tell me stuff, I go find out the real truth. I don't just take one side of no story. Are y'all crazy? Y'all have never really even met me. Y'all just saw me on his channel. That's it. You didn't even understand sometime when I went off over there because we were talking then, okay? And he was saying inappropriate things or just saying stuff on his live that him and I discussed or went through, and he would come on his live and use that as an example. And I knew that, but you guys didn't know that. And that's why I used to get mad on that live. But y'all didn't know that. Y'all too busy licking ass, like you're licking ass now, and don't find the real truth. Point blank. Y'all think I be sitting over here looking at every video he does, and I don't. Let me let y'all know the secret. He told me to come and watch his lives. And even though I didn't watch all of them, I would try to watch a little of them when I could stand it, because I don't like all that screaming and all that beefing over the same subject. He didn't even realize I made a video and I was actually talking about him beefing online, trying to give him signals to stop doing that. It's not a good look. And I didn't use not one name. And I did it so clever He and nobody else knew who I was talking about. I made it sound like I was talking about everybody on YouTube. That's how you do stuff. And I never once tried to put him down because I know we apologized. I knew we apologized to one another. Okay. And we said we was going to squash everything. That's why I went down there and canceled the court papers. I didn't even talk about it no more on my page. I didn't even show nothing. I just went down there and canceled it point blank. And he knows this. So for him to get up there tonight earlier and make that stupid ass video saying all that stupid shit, acting like a clown, is totally ridiculous. It's crazy. Because if y'all knew that we had apologized to each other, he called me first apologizing. Then we was like, call Lady Ray, and all three of us was on the phone talking. But Lady Ray, I don't think she accepted his apology. But I did, because I was like, let bygones be bygones. Initially, I got mad at him on the phone while we was talking in the conference, and I cussed him out because when he was talking to me, he was cheating, talking to Lady Ray later on, because he got mad at me because I did not file those divorce papers. Okay. And I told him, don't worry about it, whatever the case I told him. Whatever I told him, it was probably a little bit disrespectful. Okay. But I did say what I said. And whatever else I said, he didn't like that. Instead of him saying something, though, he didn't say shit. Okay. What he did is start talking to Lady Ray on another, side and stuff. And then you can tell he was talking to somebody else, because you know how men, they usually talking to you all the time. Then all of a sudden they start pulling away. Well, that's what he was doing. But at the same time, he was still keeping, trying to keep us right there. And then sometime in later October, when he claimed he was going to do that money thing, for me, which he said he would do that, then that's when everything went haywire. And he texted me with that stupid ass message. I tried to contact him. When he tell you guys why come I didn't call him, I did call him, but he blocked me like a little kid, basically 50 years old, who blocks people. All I was doing is calling him to see what was up. That's it. I did not harass him. I was not stalking him. I don't stalk nobody. Okay, please. Okay, if I'm gonna stalk somebody, it's gonna be a filthy rich man looking. I just don't stalk. Okay, let me just leave it like that, because y'all know I always have to go into another little story. But I don't stalk. Okay, I was calling him like normal people do when somebody send you a text message because they're mad or whatever the case is. Next thing I do, I look online. No, his video came up. I was actually going to a haunted house type festival thing, and I see this crazy ass video. I see him acting all lovey-dovey, and I'm like, damn, we just got into an argument. I didn't even we do this all the time. Next thing I know, he's somewhere else tripping out and shit. And then he didn't forget all about the money. He wasn't going to do it in the first place. He was lying. Okay. He was lying. And the reason why I know he wasn't going to do it in the first place, because I recall when him and I first started talking, I remember seeing women in his chat leaving messages telling him, you hurt me. Why did you say he was going to do this? I didn't think he was like that. At the time, I believed what he was telling me. I believed that these women were doing something to him and that they were stalking him. But you know what? After he did the same thing to me, I started realizing this right here is a habit that he does. He meet women online, talk to them, promise them the world, and then when things get too heavy or things don't go his way, he do what he do and then move on. And there's nothing wrong with moving on, but just do it the right way, especially with me, because I took my time out to help this dude through his crises that he had. None of these women he were talking to on the side, not even Miss B, none of them could help him like I was helping him. Okay, remember this. He had never met me in person. We just seen each other on video, in video calls and audios and text messaging and telephone calls. And I was able to help him through his little situation he was going through. And that shit lasted for a whole week just about. And the person he was calling all the time was me. And then I'm taking my time to help this person. And then you're going to turn around and stab me in the back. That's why I was pissed off, Brown Sweet, when you running your damn mouth and don't know what you're talking about. Okay? And not just with that episode, I helped him with other things, dealing with his kids and stuff, his niece, all this type of stuff. When he was telling me his personal stuff with his mom and all this other stuff. Do these other women know this? No, they don't. I bet you B don't even know that. So don't tell me what we didn't have. I don't care what he told y'all because he's mad. I know what he tells me. I know what he just told me some couple of weeks ago. I know what he was talking to me about tonight. So don't tell me nothing. Okay? He might be trying to save whatever he's trying to save. But let me tell you this. This is YouTube. Okay? There's only a few people on here that I talk to on a real basis. Okay? Other than that, it's just like TV for me. I'm doing a show. People watch. I be nice. And that's it. Point blank. Some people I do talk to because they're down to earth, point blank, but not everybody. His problem is he's trying to be accepted by everybody. Okay. He's trying to act like these few people in this chat is this straight up family. For real, for real. They're not your family for real, for real. Okay. They're not. Just to let you know that. Get into a real situation or let them find out the things that I know and I go ahead and explode it and tell it online and show proof. And let's see if they will still support you. Okay. See, that's why when I get on his channel, he don't let me stay on there long enough because he figured I'm going to start saying stuff or showing stuff. See, when you want to be about that life, be about it all the way. You see, because I'll open up a panel and whomever want to come over here, even if they say something derogative to me, I'm going to let you talk. As a matter of fact, on Friday, which is right now, later on, I am going to open up my panel. I will do that when I come from the movies. And I want all his people to bring their crazy ass over here to my channel and let me tell them exactly what went on. But I bet you they won't do that because he got their ass trained like little animals. Okay? He got them trained to believe his lying lies. Y'all are nuts. Totally nuts. If him and I wasn't cordial right now, I would be saying some things. But I'm not going to say it because I made a promise that I would not say certain things. If you didn't see my other videos, then you won't know anything. But I wouldn't even be talking about those other videos. I'm talking about now. Point blank. I don't have to go back and get old stuff. I mean, I can show you old stuff, but I don't have to. I can show you new stuff. Because like him, I keep everything too. And anything that he showed you guys, I can show it to you anyway. Because ain't no shame in Shay's game. 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 Okay. I make a song about everything. Okay. So there's no shame in Shay's game. All right. So I don't care. I don't care. Okay. I really don't because I don't have to see anybody on YouTube. Y'all don't live where I live at. I don't see nobody on YouTube. The only person I may see on YouTube is maybe Elisa because she lives not out here, not close to me, but she lives in Cali. That's the only person. So ain't no shame in my game about nobody knowing that I talk to Micah as a friend right now because we're not talking like we was talking before. Okay. Point blank. And that's what the whole thing was about. That's why I came on there and said what I said. Because if we squashed everything, said sorry, I know he was still mad about the things that I said because I said some harsh shit. Okay. And it was true. Point blank. Let's keep it real. It was true. Okay. So he was pissed about the stuff I said. And I apologized to him about saying that because it was inappropriate, regardless of how mad I was or whatever he did. Point blank. Now, most people can't be a real woman or man and admit that. This dude wanted me to go online and apologize to him, but he did not want to go online to apologize to me because he did not want his friends to see him doing that. What's wrong with that picture? If you think for 1 minute I'm going to go online and apologize to you and you're not going to apologize to me the same way, boy, you got me effed up. Okay? You should know me better than that. You got me effed up. You trying to hide these tacky ass, head ass people on your panel. You know what I'm all about. Keep it real. Keep it real. Let me tell you something. Shay's Tube is not a hood rat. Okay? That's the first thing. Okay? I don't abuse alcohol because I don't drink. I don't do no type of drugs. Nothing. And I'm proud to say it. I don't knock people who do drugs because that's their business. Okay? But I don't do it and never have. Okay? I don't need nobody's validation. I'm defending myself right now. That's it. Okay? He tried to spread the rumor like I'm still with my ex. We are legally separated, and I've been legally separated. My ex knows about him. I told my ex when I met him. The only thing I lied to my ex about is lying about how him and I met. Me and him, because it was embarrassing to tell him that I met somebody online, because he was going to be like, you stupid below your level, because you don't need to meet nobody online. I know what he was going to say, so I wasn't going to tell him that I met this dude online. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing I lied to him about. But otherwise, he knew all about him. Okay? He's the one who told me to stop being so damn mean, because he was like, he's used to, my ex is used to, because we talk to each other directly and stuff, and we don't hold nothing back. And he was like, everybody don't like that. Some people can't take that, so you have to talk a little nicer. So I listened to him. Okay, so then I started trying to act a little bit nicer to him. But by that time, it probably was too late, because he was already fed up with me. Okay, point blank. But he should have been the man, and he should have just told me that and just ended everything the right way and stopped trying to do slick shit. Okay, because y'all didn't know the stuff that he did with the going to Brooklyn and all that, doing the tape and all that. He does stuff like that. He have done other things to make me mad. I remember one time, I forgot what I did or what I said to him. He played a trick on me, telling me that he was telling the truth, okay, about a woman wanted to come and visit him and go to lunch with him or some stuff he said. So he made me mad, and I went off. Okay, he started laughing after I went off and stuff. Thought it was funny. Okay, he had pissed me off that night and everything, and he thought it was absolutely funny. And y'all, I was driving that night too, and he made me mad. Could have made me get in an accident playing games and stuff. So he does stuff like that to make me react. Just like when I used to be on his page and women would say stuff to him, he would be like, "Why didn't you say anything? State your claim, basically. Let people know you're talking to me." And I never did do it. But then he got mad because he said that when I was on YouTube on his page, I wouldn't act like I was with him. But when I was off of his page and we would be talking on the phone, I would act like, or if some other woman trying to talk to him, I would say something. It wasn't that I was acting like that. It's the fact that he was in beefs all the time. And I did not want anyone to know about me, because I did not want nobody calling me up, hitting me up on my page, because it's crazy stuff that he was doing. And he knew this. So to act like, to change everything up and act like I'm just some stalker trying to talk to you, you helped me out with a couple of bills, and then that was it. That's not right, boy. And I know you're listening in the bushes. That's not right. And I don't know why you don't see that. But then I do know why, because most narcissistic people or people with things going on, they don't comprehend certain things. And I already know that. That's why I'm not going to do a rebuttal video back to what you said. And that's why I'm trying to talk calmly, because I already know what's going on. You need the stuff you do. This is why you do these things, because you seek this gratification. No, you seek attention from people. You live for that. You need to gain other people approval, because you actually get off on that, and it makes you feel better about yourself. You don't like to appear weak. You want to appear strong. That's why you didn't want nobody to know that you and I were still talking, and that we both apologized, and you apologized to me first, and you asked me not to do that paperwork. That's why you didn't want anybody to know this, because you don't want to appear weak or like we was in a competition. There's no winner in this, okay? Man, there's no winner. That's crazy to even be thinking like this. And then you sit up here and you call me Harriet Tubman. Look at this picture, y'all. I don't look a damn thing like the lady. And it's disrespectful to her, considering what she was fighting for, regardless if you believe she existed or not. It's very disrespectful. But to compare me to her is very disrespectful as well, because we don't look nothing alike. I never fought for nobody's freedom. My dad was a civil rights worker, but I am not. And then you want to talk about age when your wife, your ex-wife, is 55 years old, my guy, and you are basically 50. What are you talking about? If I'm old, then you damn well is old too. But I bet y'all don't look old. That body don't look old either. And I surely don't act old, and I'm not sickly or anything else. I had hypertension since I was like 31 years old. So you want to sit online and talk all this stuff, but yet you started it with the first video, and then you say you did not do a video. No, guy, you did the video first. All I did was made a daggone comment, and all you had to do was delete it, regardless of who said what. A man just deletes. A man is not arguing with no woman. And them bees shouldn't have said nothing anyway, because they didn't have a daggone thing to do with this. Shanta, K. Marie, none of them knew me. Southern Soul Cowgirl, none of them. You talked about all three of those people. You talked about all of them. And don't let me say this other stuff that happened recently. You don't want me to bring that up. And I'm not going to bring it up because I said I would. But you talked about them to me. You talked about a lot of people and a lot of things. And you know this. If you didn't talk about them, why did I know certain things about them? I tell you, let me say this again. Some brown people don't have no damn intelligence. For real. How would someone know about you if another person did not tell them? Because I didn't know none of y'all. Okay, let's keep it real. I didn't know none of y'all. So how would I know anything about you guys? Clearly somebody had to tell me. And the only person I know is him. It's just plainly ridiculous, okay? The whole entire thing is plainly ridiculous. Y'all need to grow up. Y'all sit up on his page. Y'all be running y'all mouths about stuff y'all don't know what you're talking about. Ass tube. Just say Shay's tube. Everybody know who you're talking about. Why do y'all say S tube? That's stupid. The only reason why I'm saying M is because he said he changed this thing to M now. That's the only reason why I am saying M. No other reason. But y'all sit right over there and say S tube, tube. I'm gonna change my channel name because y'all crazy as hell. Okay? And then I'm gonna block all y'all stupid asses. And you won't be able to come and watch shit unless you use it, change your whole profile and all that stuff and make a different profile. That's dumb. But I actually won't be doing all that. I'm just really acting silly when I said that because I'm not about to waste my time changing my page name that I had since 2015 over y'all foolish ass women. Okay, they don't know what you're talking about. What y'all need to do is get some business. Because if you had some business, you wouldn't have time to be talking about shades too. For real, for real. And then you look like fools. Because you know why I say you look like a fool? Ask him why y'all look like a fool. Ask him. If he put another video up about me, then I'm going to show y'all why y'all looking like a fool. He always talking about broken heart. I do not love Micah. Okay? I do not love Micah. I don't even like him for no boyfriend. I just like him as an associate. Okay? And when he called me back and we was talking, I wanted to discuss everything just like people do when they break up and try to amend things and everybody be on an even accord. That's what grown people do. Yeah, I talked nice to him, said little things to him because I wanted him to know certain things. Point blank. Just like he said stuff to me. And he sit up here and talking about all the stuff I said about him. But what about the stuff he said about me? He think I don't know? People told me what he said. I know what he said. He said right on the fucking phone with that bitch over there. And yes, she a bitch. I said she a bitch. Do something about it. I don't like that bitch, okay? He sat right over there with her and her brother and talked about me to my daughter. And you think that I'm not going to defend that, my guy? You did all that, but you was sitting on the phone crying to me on the phone because I showed concern and care for your butt. Then you cried again. But you sat up there with this chick that you just met in July and talking about somebody you claim you really like. And I knew you really liked me because you was doing the most. You were doing the most. And you was telling me everything about you, stuff that you didn't tell other women. That's why I talked to the other women, dum dum, to see what you told them, to see. No, you can't hang with shades too, baby, mentally. You really can't. You may know your legal stuff. I'm not a dummy with the legal stuff either, just because I don't talk about it. I know how to read and I do know how to comprehend. Yes, I may fumble over words online is because of my shyness. Okay? But you know good and damn well that I'm smart in the books. Grade point average is what? In college? You know good and damn well I am smart in those books. You know this. I'm not a hood rat. I never was a hood rat or anything else. That's why today on Miss Renee panel, when I was talking to those dudes, had to let them know something. I don't sell pictures to you, point blank. You didn't buy pictures from me. You didn't even buy me. We were talking. You did what men do when you talk to a woman. You try to help them. You're not the first dude who have done this for me, and you probably won't be the last one. I know you think you're the first person, but you really wasn't, my guy. And I know some guys are not used to this unless some woman have sex with them, but that's them. Okay, all women don't have to have sex to get money or for a man to want to do something for them. Okay. Now, if I was a trip, I would have played along with all that stuff, but I didn't. I actually told the truth, okay, because you didn't buy shit from me. I'm not a whore or a prostitute or a slut. You was talking to me, and these are the things you said you wanted to do, and you know you said that, okay? And after some months, I did what you asked me to do when you said, let you pay some bills. I called you versus calling my ex because you was trying to be in my life like that, point blank. And that's exactly what I did. Nothing no different than any other woman would do if she's talking to a guy, whether we meet in person or not. Because we were planning on meeting each other in person, period. You don't live in another country, you live in another state. Point blank. You need to grow up, for real, for real. You're too old to be sitting on YouTube going back and forth with women. I don't care if it's Lady Ray, me, or whomever. It's not a good look, my guy. It's not a good look. You're arguing with women online. What does that say about you? If somebody is saying something about you, you wouldn't even know if you wasn't on the other person's page. I didn't even know that this entire thing happened. I only found out when your notification came up that I finally saw, because I didn't see your notification at first because I think I was on my live or something like that. I don't know. And when I looked at my phone, I saw your notification. I saw, I think, what's the name picture up again. I can't remember. And so I decided to look at your live. And that's when I heard you talking about it, because I was actually at the grocery store. And I heard you say the ATM machine, we was trying to kill you. You try to make it sound like you was talking about Lady Ray, but I knew you was talking about me. And so do people who know the situation. And all I'm saying, nobody else knew, but I'm saying if you and I apologized to each other and we talked about all of this, I know you were still pissed about the stuff I said about you, just like I was still pissed about the stuff you said about me, but we had kind of, just resolved the issue. Okay, so why would you go back and say the ATM? You did this before, and I hit you up over the phone and asked you, why do you keep on bringing up the incidents? And so you told me because you had to do it for a certain reason. So I said, okay, but still, you shouldn't be bringing up the incidents. I told you this 2 times already. And yet you still do the same thing today. So this time I got on your live and told you, since you like to do everything on YouTube. So that's why I told you on your YouTube channel. But I still was respectful. When you said, let me talk, I let you talk. I didn't cuss you out. I didn't do none of that. And then you go and make a whole video because you go back to Miss Renee's page and you hear us talking and laughing and joking about old shit. Not nothing new. Old stuff that everybody already know. And you say, why would I do that? because what you just did. You should have never said nothing about the ATM. And plus, you've been doing little sleek stuff like that for the longest. You've been doing that for the longest, ever since you apologized. I don't care what you talk about with T and what you bring up with him. Don't be saying nothing about me. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Don't be saying nothing about me. If you don't want me to talk about you, don't say nothing about me. Don't say shades tube, S tube, shit tube, bitch tube, broken heart, because I'm not broken hearted, baby. I never was. I just didn't like what you did. You know, good and daggone well. Let's keep it real. Let's have a real conversation. You know, good and daggone well. When I first met you, you know you liked me more than I liked you. Let's keep it real. Okay? And you knew that you was telling me how much you like me all the time. I wasn't even romantic. You was the romantic one. I was hard like I always be. I even told you I don't know how to be soft because I'm not used to it. You know that. So don't sit online and act like I'm brokenhearted, my guy. Okay? Because I didn't start actually liking you until like way in probably, let's see, probably somewhere around the time, like around September. And that's because we was talking all the time and I saw other sides of you that other people didn't see. Because it wasn't no money, okay? It wasn't no looks or nothing. I liked it, your voice, not when you screamed, not when you raised it, when you stay calm, cool, and collective. That's why I can't watch your videos when you scream. And when you was sweet, I liked your personality. And you know this. So don't be sitting there talking about some broken hearted, baby. Okay? Because let's keep it real. You must have been broken hearted yourself. Because if you did not care, there is no way you would be going back and forth. And I didn't say I didn't care. I said I wasn't broken hearted like you trying to insinuate. I was more disappointed in you lying to me and making me believe certain things that you know you wasn't never going to do. And I was disappointed in you lying on me and then saying stuff about me that was not true and calling me names because you were mad. That's what broken-hearted people do. Go back and forth like you do. You do subliminal messages. That's not cool. You shouldn't do that. Then say you can say whatever you want to. You're right. But don't get mad when people say something back. Don't get mad when people say stuff back if you think you can say whatever you want to. Because if you can say what you want to, my guy, well, guess what? I can say whatever I want to. Now, see, you wouldn't think it's right if I got on here tonight and showed text messages and tell everybody everything you told me. You wouldn't like that. So what I'm saying is don't do things that you don't like to others. Hold on for 1 second, y'all. Hold on. Okay, thanks y'all for staying in the bushes, okay? But yeah, don't be like I was saying, Don't be doing stuff that you don't be saying stuff, right, and saying anything you want to in your life and don't expect for somebody to say something back. Okay? If you don't want somebody to expose certain information, you shouldn't be saying stuff. Now, granted, I don't care about what you say, okay? Because, I always show proof of everything that I say. And I don't do screenshots, I don't do photocopies. I go to the actual source, okay? Because it's hard, it's very hard to forge something coming straight off your phone. See, people can forge screenshots in messages when they take them off their phone and they scramble them up or change them or whatever. But when you show messages straight from your phone, you cannot forge that. And you showing exactly the source it come from, you can't forge that. Okay. So be careful when you do stuff to people because people do come back. Okay. And some people don't care. They don't care. They just go ahead and say everything. I'm restraining myself right now because I know what you said to me in the text earlier, not too long ago. Okay. And I'm trying to believe that you're telling me the truth about that. So that's why I'm not saying certain things. Okay. But don't push me to say stuff. Okay. And you let your little flunky ass chicks over there know. You need to let them know something that they're not correct what they're saying, point blank. As a matter of fact, you don't really have to tell them nothing, but stop talking about me. Shades tube, S tube, shits tube, broken heart tube, whatever that name you give me, it should not be said over there on your page. Point blank. You don't see Micah, you don't see Mystery Game Reloaded over here. You don't see M or nothing. I said your name right now because I want you to know that I'm talking about you. You don't see that over here. Okay. Even if I said something about you in my life, the way I smoothly do things, you wouldn't know I was even talking about you. You can't even prove that I'm talking about you. Only time you'll know if I'm talking about you if I clarify stuff. But I still don't say your name. I still don't say your name. Then you made that little jokey joke that I don't like. But you want to cry about the fuck boy song I made about you? You want to cry about that. But you're going to say some stuff that's not even true. Calling me a person, that's very disrespectful to her. Very. I'm sure if she was alive, she wouldn't want to be me. Very disrespectful. But you want to trip out when I call you fuck boy, fuck boy, fuck boy, fuck boy, and make a whole song. And you want to play it on your channel. Oh, I'm just talking about the situation that occurred earlier today. You see, that's what I'm talking about. Everybody talking about what happened because this is all the way from 2022 when I was talking to this guy online and we had a little argument that developed online. It's a hard thing to even to discuss. And everything happened online. Okay. All stemmed from because he did a video, him and I had just stopped talking to each other, abruptly. And so he did a video when he was out of town, supposedly to be doing some type of justice type thing, but that was bullshit. Okay. And so I wrote a message saying you can pull up to BK, but you couldn't pull up to Cali to meet the person you claim you're so in love with. And I put LOL, and then I wrote some other little silly shit. So when I wrote that, other people started replying back, and there was a whole argument started from that. And the reason why it was an argument is because all these chicks shouldn't even got into this. Okay, they don't know who Micah was talking to, and they certainly didn't even know me. And then one of the chicks, his mods, went up on a live, in the chat, and put my whole name up there too. And so that kind of pissed me off, even though people on my actual YouTube page know my real name because it's right there in my bio. Okay, but still, I didn't like the way she did it. And plus, they was talking stuff that they didn't know, saying I'm stalking him. And I'm like, where are they getting this from? Stalking him. And I used to talk. We were dating. We just didn't get a chance to meet each other in person because of, because I'm kind of like, I won't say that I was being mean to him, but I wasn't being all nicey and things like that, and and I was delaying him coming out here and stuff and things like that. And then, when the time came for him to actually, he asked me, can he come out in September or something like that? So I that's when I started saying yeah and acting like I wanted him to come and visit me. Before then, I was beating around the bush. I was saying yeah, but I don't think he believed me and stuff because I wasn't showing no type of affection. Yeah, Micah. Oh, girl. Girl, I forgot this was you, girl. I am so damn crazy. You and these damn all these names. Oh, girl, I see now. Girl, I'm so damn slow. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I forgot to. We are nuts, girl. I'm sitting up here explaining a story. That is ludicrous. Okay, girl, I am so slow. Okay, so this is your okay. I'm about to subscribe. This is a trip, girl. I'm glad it's you because I didn't really want to have to go through that whole little story again. Okay, this is funny. Y'all, it is so late. Okay, it's so late. But anyway, this is funny. Oh my God. I know, girl. That is crazy. Just a D back, okay? You know I'm a D back. I know you didn't know that, but come on. I was trying to figure out all this time. I was trying to figure out who you were, okay? All this time. Even in the other little live, I was trying to figure out who you were. Okay, that's crazy. Shit. But girl, I was just listening to some of that video that he put up, and I saw that. I watched like the last part of it, and he was saying, I try to kill him or try to set him up. And the thing is that I don't know why he keeps running around saying that. Okay. First of all, I don't set people up. I'm not trying to kill him for what? If I wanted to do that, I could have did it a long time ago when he was trying to come out here numerous times. Okay. Point blank. Okay. And then I was reading messages in his chat from Brown Sweet One talking about this happened. What did I say that message? Let me go back to it. I said, she said, let's see what this said. She said, wait, chat. I'm trying to find her message because I screenshotted it. She said, this was about him pulling up and supporting Miss BA. You know what I'm talking about. And some woman got jealous. So I had to answer that. Okay. Because Brown Sweet One don't know what the F she's talking about. Jealous. Jealous of what? I know good and damn well she don't think I'm jealous of Miss B. Okay. And anybody who got eyes will laugh at that. Okay. Forget about the eyes. If they know me personally, they will laugh about that statement. Point blank. Okay, because we are on two different levels, me and her. Two different levels. And I do know how to treat a man. Okay, that's another thing. I'm not all ghetto and ratchet and shit and all cussing all over the place and all this other bull crap. The only time I get like that is when a person disrespects me and bring me to that level. That's not my personality all day long. That's why a lot of people do like me. Okay, and Micah knows this. Okay, so I did not appreciate what her ass just said because that was totally ridiculous. She don't know me. She just know what she hear this dude say, and that's it. You want me to drop the link, girl? Okay, wait a minute. Let's see. Okay, girl, there it is. There it is, girl. And then PD was like, for you and S2 to still be texting seems to me you guys don't dislike each other. I would have thought listening to you guys drag each other. First of all, who told her that we disliked each other? Okay, look, I guess you don't realize if somebody is on an online relationship and they get into it like we was doing all along and break up, most people do argue. They may not do it online. Some people do, but they say some dreadful things to each other, right? The most common thing for people to do is to really just stay out of it, because usually when people argue like that, they're doing it for a reason. Secondly, a lot of times people get back together or be friends again. Okay, so clearly, if I'm on your page asking you why are you still bringing up stuff that I said, even though you apologize, that indicates that you are still talking to me, right?
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
Now, what happened now?
No, I was just went to that. I went in there and watched some of that video, just a little part of it. And then I went to the messages. I just wanted to see the messages, okay? And so I was reading them, right? And I was like, you know what? Let me go and do another live and address these questions or concerns these people in this chat was talking about. And it's always the same ones, okay? I don't even know who Brown Sweet is. Brown Sweet one. I never talked to her a day of my life. I don't even know her. She don't know me.
That's
Why?
that older lady. She older.
Why is her old ass even commenting on anything regarding me? Talking about some lady. Me and Micah knew each other since damn July. I have talked to him about stuff nobody else on YouTube knows about. I know about him. What the hell is she talking about? Some
She might
lady.
not, was she around that time that all that was going on? She might not know, so she might just think of it as some lady because his disrespectful stuff when he mentioned you or when he described you, he don't describe you in the most respectful manner. So her thing is some lady because she don't know you.
Yeah, but she shouldn't be saying anything though, because you don't know what was going on. Okay,
Right.
you don't know what was going on. It's just like this was, for example, if you and Micah was arguing, right, and I was in this chat, you're not gonna really see me say anything. You know what? When you was in this chat and you went off a couple of times, I didn't say a damn word, and I was talking to Micah back in July. Anybody came in this chat, I remember a woman wrote a message in this chat saying that Micah, you hurt me. You told me you was gonna help me, and you lied to me. I didn't say nothing to the lady. I think I put a question mark. That was about it. Did I ask Michael what was up? And he made up that ridiculous lie talking about she was stalking him. He didn't know what she was talking about. She asked for money all the time. Then another lady was contacting him the same way, saying something similar. And not one time did I confront these women, because I don't know what the hell he was had going on with these women before he met me. Why would I be confronting them? And this is the same thing I'm saying about these people in this chat. These are YouTube people, okay? They don't really know this guy. I bet you I can tell them stuff about him and they wouldn't even know. But they so close. They close enough to give. You can give advice, but you shouldn't do it on a public forum. Do that on the phone with him.
Girl, technically, I really don't think they give a fuck. I think they just trying to wait for they moment to get their cash out. Well, go ahead.
And then Petey, she talked to me in a message, right? Why is she even concerned about if me and Micah still text each other? We seem like we do like each other. Why is that her concern? Who cares?
Yeah, when you said that to me earlier, I was trying to think about what you were saying. But see, I don't think that she meant no harm towards you. I think the enemy is Micah. That's your enemy. I don't think the PD lowdown meant no harm towards you. I think she was saying like, okay, well, if all this already been addressed, this was months ago that we got into it, October. Now all of a sudden this still coming up and you still having conversations with her. So it can't be that you just don't like her or nothing like that because y'all still having conversations. Why you still talking to her if it's this deep? So, Miss PD Lowdown is older, so she like, okay, well, by this time it probably should have been the fuck over. Like, what is the whole thing?
Yeah, but true enough. But the thing is, PD talked to me before, okay? In my on a message on my email. I think that was emailed either on the what's the name. And she could have asked me all of that. You know what I'm saying? First of all, why would you even believe everything Micah is saying on his live? He half the time he be out of control when he be talking. How are you even believing somebody who can't maintain control? And then
Girl,
second,
the same reason why you just not said you halfway believe something that damn lying ass boy done told you. She a fan. She ain't your fan. She his fan. So she got to
right.
support him through his fuck shit.
Well, that's true. That's true. You're right. Okay, well, that's true. Okay, but the reason why I believe some of the stuff that he said is because we was talking in depth.
Well, I don't know, girl, because I don't believe shit that he was saying. And I was talking to him on the fucking desk. So I don't know what the fuck y'all kind of. Maybe you saying death, and I'm saying death, because I don't fucking know. If you still crazy enough to believe anything that motherfucker boy done told you, girl, I'm
Okay.
gonna pray for you.
Oh,
I'm
wait,
finna pray for you tonight, honey. But go ahead.
girl.
Let me
See, that's
find.
why I like
Let
you.
me find out you done lost your that doggone mind. But go ahead, baby. I'm listening. I don't know why you went live when I said I was gonna call you back. Like I was not gonna pull up. I was finishing my conversation. Now, what we talk about, girl?
Girl, you're a mess, girl. Damn.
I had to go do my laundry. But go ahead.
Yeah, girl, I washed some clothes. Well, I already washed. I actually already washed. I forgot something was wrong with my dryer, and I'm waiting for them to come over here and fix it tomorrow. But yeah, I was just basically addressing these questions and stuff because I was like, these people. And then why you write S tube? Just say Shades tube. Everybody know who you talking about. S tube. Just say Shades tube. And the thing about it is, all I wanted him to do is just stop saying stuff. If we have squashed everything, we squashed everything. Why are you still bringing stuff up? Point blank. I don't even know why he was on Miss Renee page. He shouldn't even know what you was talking about because he shouldn't have been on the page. And he said if he was on the
You got
page.
to expect fuck niggas to do fuck nigga shit.
Uh,
That boy ain't never showed you nothing about him being no real motherfucking man. That's what I'm saying. He talk about something. What do you call that word? What was the word he used? Scorn or some shit like that. Boy,
yes,
you got to be
Lord.
out your rabbit ass motherfucking mind. You the man that I thought you was if you showed me different. When somebody show you who the fuck they is, you believe me. Don't try to convince yourself or them. That's
Okay.
who the fuck he is.
Okay. Okay. That's true. Yeah, I talked to my daughter too the other day, and she was telling me some things he said right. And that's what kind of made me mad when I was thinking about everything she was telling me and stuff. And she had told me that the time when B and him and her brother was all there, she said that he was sitting there in that room running his mouth too. And Micah said that he wasn't. Good and damn well, I believe my daughter.
Wait, what?
Micah had told me that he never talked about me on the phone to my daughter and with Miss you know who along with her brother. Well, my daughter said he was sitting his lying ass right there. She don't like him. He was sitting right there, and she'll tell him that he was sitting right
Yeah,
there.
even if he wasn't sitting right there, you don't know Miss Baker for her to be having your number for all that extra crap to be going on. So
Right,
if it was something that involved them, that's your effort because it shouldn't have went to that. If anything, you should
right,
have handled it like a man and be like, nah, that's personal. That's personal. Right there. I'm on YouTube because I'm trying to help people or whatever, whatever. But that right there is personal. I handle that. That ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. That's what you should have did. But instead, you want to keep on acting like because you just dragging this on because you want people to think that you really like girls. That's why it's not working out with none of these women because you really don't like females. You disrespectful to the women and you think they're beneath you. So you only like boys. That's what I'm convinced with. That's why all of this is going on because you just want somebody. Just like he told you earlier. Are you a man? Are you a man? She called me gay. Are you a man? Boy, that don't prove nothing. Just like you said, you ain't never seen none of us. You ain't never. We not your wives. We not none of that. It didn't work with your wife because you was too busy trying to be with your homeboys and your partners or whatever you want to call it. And it didn't work with us because you was too busy trying to prove to the internet that you wasn't who you really are. You need to embrace it, bitch.
right, right, right. That's true. Yeah, definitely, 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 definitely. But I just thought the day was just plainly ridiculous. I really did because, like I was saying, even if he was on Miss Renee panel and heard you, I just would have stayed in the bushes, point blank, because y'all don't talk. Period. I just would have stayed in the bushes and said, okay, because it really didn't have anything to do with him if it stemmed from what you was telling me earlier.
No, we was having a conversation and he just all of a sudden made it about uh he was against WHITE people and his
Mm,
daughter better not never come home and she know this and something. He just was making like being going against that race, like basically trying to tell everybody, no, y'all shouldn't do that because look, you what didn't he say? What did he say? What type of religion? I said, now when I went up there, I said, well, what this ain't got nothing to do with color. I don't see color. You respect whoever when you meet somebody, you respect them until they show you otherwise. I'm not about to teach my child color, and I don't think that it's 2023 and people still walking around here talking about color, but you're supposed to be this somebody to be listening to. Boy, you need to go read a book and got doggone where. If it ain't enough doggone racism and us going against each other going on out here in this world, boy, you need to find you something safe to do. Like you, if it don't got nothing to do with a man and what that man doing and how he's stalking this man's page and how he trying to figure out, and I'm just trying to make sure I cause a scene so he can eventually answer the phone for me. Hey, he answered the phone. He said, "Bitch, nigga, Happy New Year." You was so motherfucking happy, you pussy ass nigga. You gay,
Right.
literally. I don't even know, girl. But I'm putting all them text messages up on my community wall tonight when I get them folding up my clothes.
All that too. And then what he talking about overtake? Did Miss Renee and her chats try to overtake this on behalf of Dirty Ray and Sage too? First of all, I had never spoken to Miss Renee like this until today. I never been on that panel. I sat in the bushes sometime, but I never said a word. So what is he talking about? Overtake what?
I don't know what he's talking about because I don't know what is there to overtake. You ain't nobody, don't nobody need to overtake nothing because you can't do nothing with nothing that got to do with me. I don't need no help with your pussy ass. All you gonna do is run over there to that doggone live, make sure you block me, and be a pussy. It's bitches out here. At least they dropping the link saying, "Bitch, pull up." Your bitch ass up there. No, I'm not letting her up. I'm not letting her up. She's gonna just go up there. She's gonna be mean and she's rude and she bitch shut the fuck up. If you keep my name out your mouth, you ain't got to worry about none of that because Lick Ray ain't worried about you, little ugly.
Girl, what? Oh my God. But yeah. And I'm looking at this little video right now. Know what this dude be talking about, girl. Shit.
He don't know what he was talking about. Did you hear the glass in the background when he was talking?
I know he drinking. That's the only way he can do a video. And he say he's using this for therapeutic reasons. Okay, but to be messing with people, to be causing conflict, to be causing arguments, to be beefing with people, because he beef with everybody. Right, he beef with everybody. He's beefing with the damn lawyer guy.
And he was beefing by his doggone self, just using that man's name because he thought that the man was going to get upset and come over there and say something to his stupid stuff and get him some doggone attention. That man wasn't paying that boy no attention. Don't nobody know nothing about this little box or little whatever you want to call this little circle that y'all in. Don't nobody know nothing about that. Like, boy, shut up. You can't get nobody to come over there and listen to you talk unless you're talking about somebody else or unless you're giving them something. That should tell you. Yeah. That should tell you a lot. That should tell you a whole lot.
It sure does. I laughed my butt off though when I saw that video. I was like, "What? He's picking with a whole."
Girl, he's texting you now, girl. You gonna get in trouble.
Girl, that's not him. I was like, he beefing with a whole like a celebrity lawyer or whatever the case is. That's crazy. That man is not going to reply back to him. Girl. Not like that anyway. He may reply back, but not like in that type of manner. No.
Man ain't gonna say nothing to that boy. He gonna probably think this man needs serious help. Who is he to reply? You can't go to somebody who went to school for law and just because you sit at home and you read on the doggone internet, you trying to act like you solving cases by using somebody's IG, Facebook, and Instagram. What? What kind of murderer you think is doing it? Boy, just because somebody friends with somebody or just because somebody owned a picture or they was in the background or some crap like, these folks kill me, child. Kill me. And you talk about telling everybody to talk to you because you know what you're doing. You gonna win this case, nigga. That's how you gonna win. It's a lost cause.
Well, if people talking to him to win the case, considering that background, they crazy as heck. That's if anybody is looking at him to win the case, considering he couldn't win his own case, they crazy as hell. And that's just on everything. Because please, okay. That's just like going to a doctor who's been teaching himself at home, and you going to the doctor to get treatment for some disease and shit, and knowing that doctor probably can't even be successful. And
girl, you done lost me when you said the disease. What?
Girl, I'm just using scenarios. I'll be going off into a whole other damn something else and stuff. Oh shit.
Somebody that just work on baby dolls at home and take the legs and stuff off. Talk about their doctor and they can help you.
Okay. Right? You can't do a damn thing. Can't do nothing. You know, shit. You can't even keep yourself free. How the hell you gonna get somebody else straight? Shit, please, no. You know, that's crazy, man. And just absolutely crazy. He'll probably be up with another video tomorrow, but you would think he wouldn't, considering the text messages he sent me.
Girl.
I believe he'd be going into one of those bipolar episodes, like actually not even bipolar. Well, no, because they do have like they do split up. They do change behavior a lot.
Girl, or that man just disrespectful and he disrespects you on the scene, but behind closed doors. And when it's just y'all two, he want to act like, oh, well, just forgive me. It was nothing. Just go ahead and let that go. Like he tried to do with me. Talk about, I apologize. We gonna still be beefing. Boy, you ain't got you only get one chance to disrespect me, and that's it. You ain't gonna never get a number two. Every time I see you or think about you, I'm gonna make sure I slide your ass clear across wherever you at. You ain't gonna never get another chance to disrespect me. You only get one.
I heard that shit.
He only do that because he think that he can just tell you whatever and you gonna think you gonna believe it or something like that. Not saying that there's nothing wrong with it, but girl, don't let nobody have that much power over you.
Girl, I don't believe in that dude. Shit, I don't believe him. I remember when he told me that you and him was
Girl,
just friends at first. Okay, I know y'all was friends at first, but like I told him, around August or September, you started talking to her on a different level. He trying to deny that and then say, well, you wouldn't act right. You wouldn't do this. You still was married. You didn't go file your divorce. You lied and all this other stuff.
girl.
And I was like, there's still no reason to be doing all that. Shit, you should have just said, it's done. You're done. No, I would believe in him. Shit. Because he'd already lied so many times. Shit, he lied and then tell me he was on probation. Shit. I don't hardly even believe in this Negro. Is that your picture on this profile?
Girl, yeah. Look at it. You know what I look like?
I can barely see it. Okay. Let me do a thing so I can see your picture up closer.
I'm sure pray for y'all in this little dilemma. But I'm just everything up on my thing. I don't know why that boy thought he could play with me.
I'm glad you got your own page now. Shit. I really
I
am.
do internet on page. I just don't do the internet. Like I don't know. The internet make people feel too safe for me, and I'm not really a
An internet play person.
yeah, no, I don't do that.
Hmm.
I
I
got
heard.
8 followers.
I don't know. I'm doing all that beefing and shit on the internet and stuff like some people like to do and stuff. But I like being on the internet and stuff, but not with no foolishness and stuff.
Just for fun, just seeing what's going on, girl.
Right. Just like he think that when he goes to other people chat, right, and the people in the chat talk about him, he want people to stop them. But yeah, you can go to his chat and he can let people say stuff about people.
Girl, I'm pray for y'all.
So, girl, I'm good. I was doing good. Shit, I'm gonna be perfectly honest, having a good year so far. Chilling and everything. You know, today it didn't even really make me mad or nothing. I just wanted him to just keep my name out of that bullshit because you know, everything was squashed. It's supposed to be left in 2022. That's it. That's why I said I'm not gonna get on there and cuss him out or things like that. I'm just gonna talk about this little um stuff people said and leave it at that because I don't got time to be doing all them videos back and forth, back and forth. I'm not gonna do that with him this time. He's gonna be doing that on his own. He's gonna be doing that on his own this time. And if everybody talking about this is
Talk about
last,
his,
huh?
I just hope he hurry up and get back to talking about his crush.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Cause baby, go over there and tell him. Go over there and tell him. I bet he won't say my name. I bet he won't come over here, nigga. That means he's not paying you no attention.
Right.
Is you hard of hearing?
That's, that's why he don't say
God, you
his
don't got the common sense. God, yeah, your stupid stuff.
he don't say his name on that damn YouTube, but he will say his name. Okay, but he's not gonna say it on YouTube, which I don't blame him because he's not giving no thought to that bull crap. Okay, no thoughts whatsoever. And like if anybody do say his name, they're not saying it for the reason why he think they just trying to mess with him and make him scream or holler so they can laugh.
What Charleston White said, yell some more, yell louder, yell some more.
Right, and that's what they be doing, just so you can yell online and look crazy, and then they just talk about him and stuff. He don't even realize that he think, and then he be thinking that he doing something when in reality they laughing at him. You know, they're laughing at him. They're not laughing cause he won, they actually won. Cause he's the one doing all the hollering and screaming. Shit, ain't nobody else screaming or hollering. They just sit up there laughing at him and saying stuff to him so he can go off. That's what they do.
If they even do that, because I done seen this man recycle our doggone message so doggone much. I don't know how long ago y'all messages was that you was talking about these other people. Cause you didn't recycle our messages. I swear I ain't talked to your crazy ass. I ain't never wanted to go out my way to talk to you. And you can never lie and say I did. Ever.
Mm. Everybody, you know what? None of us, everybody have forgotten everything. Like I said, when I said him and I, we all us, we apologize. We didn't apologize on the phone that time, right? I wasn't like, I called him and say Happy New Year's and stuff like that. But after New Year's,
I did too.
I just let it stay
I
like
wish
it
I wouldn't.
is.
I wish I should have told that bitch, did you still alive?
Shit. But everybody was, you know what I'm saying? Everybody just stayed just cordial or either kept their distance. And like I
Yeah, and
said,
he seen him on his live being upset because wouldn't nobody answer the phone for him. And it was New Year's, so I felt bad.
um,
They won't even answer the phone. You see, nobody answered the phone for me. Oh, I know who I'm gonna call. Let me call. I know who I'm gonna call.
and that was weird to me.
Girl,
That was very strange because you know what? I talked to Micah on New Year's Eve at right before 12 a.m. But I called him and told him about that what happened at Chick-fil-A and stuff. And when he
at
answered the phone,
Chick-fil-A.
yeah, when he answered the phone, he said Happy New Year's. I said Happy New Year's back.
What happened at Chick-fil-A?
I had went there and got us some food dreadfully because Chick-fil-A salty and nasty as hell. And so
Girl, what?
I went to Chick-fil-A, right?
You
You
just said Chick-fil-A salty and nasty?
yeah, that shit be salty, girl.
Girl.
Every time I go to Chick-fil-A, I have to tell them don't put no salt on my fries. They have to put them on them damn salty ass nuggets. And it's just not like it used to be. A long time ago, Chick-fil-A used to be off the chain. But now
Ours is.
it be salty as shit. Your ass would catch hypertension and every daggone thing else with Chick-fil-A.
Hurry up and give it to me then. I love me some chicken.
Yeah, I
Chick-fil-A.
used to like it, but like I said, not now because that should be salty and stuff. But when I went there and got my food, the girl dropped pop all over my car. But when she dropped the pop on my car, it splashed all over me and everything, right?
Oh yeah, I remember you just told me that.
Yeah. And that's what happened. Then they messed up my car, my electrical system on the driver's side of the door. And so I got to take it to Nissan tomorrow and let them look at it and stuff and see
You
what's
gonna
wrong.
pay for it?
Yeah, when I let my insurance pay for it, the insurance company is probably gonna sue their ass. Because that Chick-fil-A right there is franchise. So they're probably gonna sue them to make their insurance pay for my car because it damaged the electrical system, I believe, or whatever's in the door. Because
Girl, no, you should sue them, not your insurance company. Your thing don't go up from trying to file a claim through your insurance. You should have filed a claim right then and there. You sue her.
file a claim, what now?
I said you need to sue her because when you do it through your insurance is gonna go up.
For them wasting pop down my thing?
Hmm. Anytime you have to file, if you got to file a claim directly through your insurance, it's gonna go up. You
Oh,
should have.
okay.
You should have got her information.
I already got all the information.
Did you make a police report?
Yeah, the police came out, but he didn't do no official report because he said this was bull crap about the whole thing and stuff. He was real, real nice, but he gave me his information for a witness and all the other stuff.
Oh.
He gave me a number and all this other stuff and his name.
Your man was not giving you his number about your doggone car. We did not give a F about that.
Yes, he did. He
That is
told me
not what he
that.
wants.
Huh?
That is not what he wants.
He told me that when I go, if I take them to court or whatever, I can call him up. That's what the police told me, and
He
he'll,
gonna testify.
huh?
He gonna testify.
Yeah, that's what he claimed. Why you thought he gave me his number?
Oh, because he wants you to have his number.
Well, he gave me his number on his business card, his police card and stuff. I got his name, his number, and all that. And he said he
Lord
was
have
not going to
mercy.
court. And I asked him, did he want me to give him my driver's license? He said, nope, he don't need my ID. He believed me.
That was his way of saying, no, you don't need an idea. I'm trying to get to know you. That's all. I was waiting on the police now. Hold on.
Look, girl, that bitch called the police. I guess she thought the police was. She thought I was one of the typical black person. I guess I was gonna run and leave, and I don't know what she thought. But when the police came, she just didn't know. Anytime I talk to the police, they always take my damn side. Majority of the time, it just be so funny and stuff.
Lord
Girl,
have mercy. Now you plugged in with the police.
huh?
Now you plugged in with the police.
Girl, you know my son is a law enforcement officer.
I know.
Mhm. And then I told the police about that too. I said, yeah, because I don't know what she's thinking. She must think I'm scared of y'all or something. I said, my whole son is a damn police, as a law enforcement officer. He's not a police no more. He used to be a police, but he's some type of detective for the state that he lives in. That's what I told the police officer and stuff. But it was a trip though. And stuff. I called the
I think
police
you
though
should
too.
go
I bet you.
to what's that called? I think you should go to the common police court and file it.
That's where you follow that?
Yeah, instead of going through your insurance company.
Oh wow. Okay. So when I go to Nissan tomorrow, I let them see, or if they take too long tomorrow, I'm gonna make an appointment to go Monday, and I'm gonna let them see because I know they did some major damage, and I was pissed too. I
Mhm.
told that bitch told me she was gonna give me my money back. I said, I bet you the fuck you will. I jumped out that car. That bitch closed that drive through window. Girl, I threw that motherfucking pop at her ass. That shit was splashed everywhere on her ass. I should have been recording it for
Get
TikTok.
arrested real quick.
I sure did, girl. Cause she pissed me off. Damn, she made me mad. I wasn't even mad at the girl who she was doing. Um, it wasn't her fault, because whoever put the lid on the cup did not put it on there right. Instead of them trying to help, they acting all in a rush and hurry and shit. It just escalated and stuff. It was a damn trip,
That
girl.
is crazy. That's my first time hearing that somebody actually had a bad experience at Chick-fil-A.
Oh no, a lot of people do. Somebody got in a fight at a Chick-fil-A before. Yeah, a lot of people do. They have fought in the line at Chick-fil-A. Not out here, but other places and stuff. But yeah, Chick-fil-A, that one that I go to, I don't know what's wrong with some of them people that with the manager, that BITCH. If I wasn't online, I would have said something else about her ass. But yeah. But I told that bitch, I don't want this nasty ass, salty ass food. Shit. And you know what? If the police wasn't right there, I would have left that damn bag right on the table and threw it right out there in front of the damn restaurant.
Did he give you an incident report number?
Um, yeah, he gave me a incident report number.
Oh, okay, you good. Yeah, you could
Yeah, he
go.
gave me that and stuff. But he said he wasn't writing no official report because her ass shouldn't have been doing what she was doing anyway. All
Yeah,
that.
because she was at work and that happened at the drive-through. I want to say that that's not even on her. You can go through Chick-fil-A. Like I don't know. I'm looking to it for you. I'm gonna let you know.
I don't know his franchise out. I am going through Chick-fil-A, the owner of the Chick-fil-A. It won't be for the employee. Now she may lose her
Yeah, it'll
fucking
be the person who's over there over the
right. It's
Chick.
the person who owns it,
That's the
right?
one you need. That's the one you want to.
Right. But her ass gonna lose her job, and that's exactly what I want to do. Shit.
Oh, for a drink?
Huh?
For a drink?
What you think that's too cruel?
Yes.
You do?
Yes, lose her job for. I mean, yeah, she go. I mean, no, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I guess it is. Girls, I told you it's why be like when people be messing with
You
me.
think
I
that's
hate
too cool?
to scream, huh?
You said you think that's too cruel. Yes, Shay. Hold on now.
Okay, because I'm like thinking shit. Her ass should have did her fucking job efficiently and stuff and stop acting like she was acting and shit and she was pissing me off and stuff. And then her incompetent ass workers would have closed that container. The pop would have never fell out like that. But yeah, ass shit. She better be glad you just told me that because I sure was gonna call that
Huh?
manager and tell them a lot of shit. I had already called him. Actually, I was waiting for him to call me back.
No, I'm
I'm saying
saying
she better
don't
be glad
call
you
the
said what you
manager.
said because
You might need to call the manager and let him know so he can look at that thing and look at it because now I need to file a lawsuit because I was at y'all drive through. I was ordering my food and the worker spilled my drink inside my car. I called the police. I made a police report. It was on this day and you can look it up. Yeah, because you can go through them. That's not Walmart. I don't think that's private. Like you don't got to do it through your insurance company. Like that's a company. They was at work when that happened.
oh,
That's
okay.
like if you get hit by a semi truck, you ain't got to go to the driver. You go through the company.
Uh,
I'm gonna look into it for you and send you the information though. I think I'm right, but I'm gonna look into it first.
Mm. But I know one damn thing, they're gonna be paying for it. And I'm not joking.
Hmm.
Sure is. They're gonna be paying for that car repair because that car is brand new and every damn thing. They're gonna be paying for that to get that shit like it's
They
supposed
listen to a little stereo, say the stereo was in there, all kind of shit.
to. Who?
Like they say the stereo was in there. You know how people be saying they that some stuff that happened, they start putting all kind of stuff in their house, talk about they had this in their house and they gotta be replaced and this got to
Right,
be
right. And then I called the police back over there and say he came right over there too. That's crazy. As I get out the car, girl, and tell the police to come back over there, he came over and I'm asking him, do he know what's wrong with my car? Isn't that crazy? They bring they stupid ass right over there to see what I was talking about, man.
And
It's
then it might just be a fuse. Just don't think bad. It might be a fuse. You might be able to fix it real simple. Like go to AutoZone or something like that. They
no, I'm
might
gonna
be
take
able
it
to tell
to
you.
Nissan. I'm gonna take it to Nissan
Yeah, okay.
because I don't know. It may be a fuse on the bottom of it or something. I hope so. I hope
Yeah,
that's
she just dropped the water right there. Like it shouldn't be like damage,
it's
damage.
pop there, not water.
Oh, the water. My bad, girl.
Pop
The
and the
pop.
soda pop. But wouldn't it be sticky in my door inside?
Huh?
Wouldn't it be sticky inside my door?
What if it do be sticky?
Yeah.
You get a wet
I
rag.
said, wouldn't it be sticky?
Not if you clean it.
But
It's the same thing as if you
it
drop
went
something to
down.
drink. Huh?
It went down. It must have went down the door. You know what I'm saying? Because the window was down.
Yeah, you know your panel pop off, girl.
Oh, it does?
Oh my Lord Jesus.
Girl, it was slow. Oh my God, the
Oh my
panel pops
goodness.
off
Yeah, the panel pop off.
on the new car.
Yeah, on any car, they put it together piece by
I'm so
piece,
fucking
girl.
dumb. It's ridiculous. Okay, you're right. Okay, look.
Because if you got to get it fixed, they're going to pop the panel off and fix it and put the
Yeah,
panel
I'm
back
probably gonna
on.
get that myself. But I'm gonna take it to them and let them do it because I ain't gonna do that. And then I was talking to that dodo bird when it happened. He gonna tell me, see, this is what I'm talking
Who
about. When
the
he
dodo bird? The police?
no, Micah, I called him
Oh.
to see what did he know anything about it. He gonna tell me go wash the car the next day, and it'll probably wash it off so the thing can work.
Yeah. Oh, baby. You could at least say put some rice on it or something. Because you know, when you get your phone wet, you put it in the rice and it absorbs the drink.
Uh, and then I called my ex the next day and told him. He say something totally different. He was like, "Who told you that?" I didn't tell him. Micah told me that because he told me to stop talking to that dude. Right? Let me stop. He didn't tell me to stop talking. He was like, "You should stop talking to him because he a hot ass mess and stuff." He
No, I mean, if he help you out when you bored, you know, you just need somebody to talk to. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but don't let nobody mind fuck you.
right,
There's nothing wrong with that.
right. And, he was like, "No, you take that car to Nissan because it's probably like you just said, a fuse or electrical thing." And I'm like, they got wires over there. That's what I was saying to myself. But I didn't even think about the damn door panel. It does come off. Girl, I'm sitting up here trying to figure out how they take the dead going door off. I'm thinking they got to take the whole door. I don't know what the heck I be talking about.
No, you could take off the part where you open the door, and then the parts where you push the window up and down that button that come off too.
Wow. I'm going to let them do that though. And they need to clean it out in there too because I don't want it to be sticky because in the summertime, ants will be in there. Right?
No, you could clean it yourself. I mean, yeah, that's cool for them to do it, but I don't know if you want to go to. I mean, they're not gonna charge you right. Like that's a high like a it came from there. That's like a dealership. They're not gonna charge you what you're supposed to be charged, and it's not that much. It's not nothing big to where they got to do all that. You should
Okay.
take it to AutoZone and ask them first.
Okay, I'm going to go to AutoZone tomorrow and ask them and stuff.
Yeah, because
They
they could
probably
put it on a machine and then they could pop it off for you and tell you like because it could just be a fuse. It just got wet.
I didn't even know no fuse was over there in the door, man.
No, the fuse probably under in your glove compartment, but if it get wet, then it's gonna still make the fuse blow.
But how from the glove compartment is way on the other side.
Yeah, but that's where the fuse is. Like your house, the fuse ain't where the light bulb at.
Oh, okay. So if that part over there get okay, okay, I see what you're saying now. Okay, okay, okay,
Oh,
girl. I
Shay.
don't know nothing about no damn car like that. I mean, I know some things, but not like that. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to figure out I was thinking about a fuse and stuff, but I was like, how would that make the fuse come out? The fuses in my glove compartment, or my fuse is actually underneath the thing. I think it's underneath.
Underneath your seat.
No, underneath the steering wheel area. I think I don't know where them damn fuses at, girl. It's somewhere in that car, but I don't think it's in the glove compartment. It's somewhere else. Because I remember when they was looking at it, they was looking at the fuse before, and they could probably just pop that shit in there anyway. But I still need that door taken out because it may be sticky in there from that
Mm.
pop wasted in there. I didn't even think it got down into the damn door thing. I mean, a lot of it probably ran in there too.
Yeah, because it's liquid. But you ain't really got to do all like if you can find somebody. Y'all got a pull apart there.
Who?
Oh shit, never mind.
The junkyard.
Yeah, it's something like a junkyard, but it's called pull apart. Like you pull your own part and whatever you need, you pull it and you pay for it, but it's cheaper because you doing your own labor. But they just got a whole lot full of just cars, and you figure out you got
Not
to
out
see
here. I got to
what.
go to, not out here they don't. I have to go to other areas to do all that.
Yeah, just go to AutoZone.
Yeah, they don't got
Because if
no
it's a fuse, they can give you that right there. They'll change it for you.
AutoZone wheel.
Yeah, they'll change your fuse. They just pull it out and pop it back in.
Uh, we have to see tomorrow because but still, even if they do that, still, how is my car gonna get cleaned out where the pop went?
Girl, you can't clean your own car out.
How you gonna clean down inside the thing to
Pop
do
it
it?
out the same way they gonna clean it, girl. I mean,
Girl,
or you could just spend extra money and let them do it, but you could, save that money and use it for something worthwhile and just wipe it off.
girl, from shit, that shit may not come back on there if I'm doing
So,
it. I'm probably gonna have to have them do that. Okay, I'm probably have to pay them to do that because shit.
yeah,
So,
I'm gonna say call me when you go to AutoZone because I'm sure that if you talk to the people, they'll pop it off for you.
uh, and I can just wipe if they can pop it off. Then I can just wipe it off real quick
It's
with a
real
paper
simple.
wipe.
I swear, it's just like a pop. Like you just pop it up, like where it lifts up on the edges. You just put something a key under there and you pop it up, wipe it off, and then you push it back down and clip right back on.
Girl, I got some beanbacks in my life because damn, my ex didn't even tell me to do that. And so, like I said, when I find me a man, I'm gonna make sure he know about cars for real. Shit.
Or make sure you know about it so that you don't
Right,
got to have him for it. You can just tell him that it
right.
costs a lot because you already know how much it costs, and then you go do what you got to do.
Yeah, you're right. Shit. I mean, I know little bitty things, but I forgot all about that shit. I didn't even think about that popping the door thing off. I'm like, how am I gonna get the pop
They're not gonna give
outside
you
of
no
the car?
bearing the door if they don't have to. Even at Nissan, wherever you said you're going, it's gonna do the
What you
same
say?
thing. I said that's the same thing they gonna do when you go take it to the shop. They're not gonna give you no whole new door. They're gonna pop it off, fix it, and put it back on.
Right. Yeah, I know they're gonna do that, but I ain't know it comes off like that. That's simple.
Hmm.
And then the little fuse and stuff. I'll take it to what's name to see that because like it registered like the door is still open on the car, right? And the door is closed. My side, the driver's side door. And then you know it's a fuse. It sounds like a fuse because the little noise they usually make when you back up, it don't even do that anymore because the fuse is out. And the lights and stuff don't come on automatically no more.
Wait a minute. Wait, where you feel it at? On the door or by your steering wheel?
It spilled when she was handing me the drink and I grabbed the drink spilled on my door. My window was down. And it must have went down the door thing
And
inside
that's
the
with
door.
your lights?
I don't know what happened, but it sure did. That's why I was saying what the hell happened because the pop fell down the window thing. You know, like when a window come up and down, it fell down that hole. So I'm like,
Oh,
what is
where the
it?
glass at?
Huh?
Where the glass is?
Yeah. And I was like, what the hell is down that in that area? Because it fell down in there and all over
I
my
didn't think it was nothing down there except for the track for the glass to go up and down and the
so that's why I was taking
I don't know,
it to
child. Don't let me lie to you.
that's why I said I was taking it to Nisa because I was looking up online and they said something about some electrical wires and stuff. So I don't know. And so that's why I was taking it to Nissan to see. because the fuses are over there in that area too. I think,
Mm-hmm.
so it could have
Oh,
spilled.
your fuses is underneath your steering wheel.
Yeah, and it could have hit that some kind of,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
I do it. Yeah.
Because when I looked at my car, it was pop everywhere. Splash. You could see it splash. It was all
Mm-hmm.
on my door. It was on my steering wheel. Everywhere. It was all over me, on my boots. So that splattered all over.
You gonna tell her you want some new boots too?
Yeah, because my boots cost I told the police that it's all over my damn boots. My boots cost $100 some. And let me see how
Good.
much pants that I had on. Let me see. I'm trying to think what I had on. Oh, I just had on jogging pants, but the jogging pants is not cheap, you know. But the pop just washes out of that. But my boots are like what's like a suede and stuff. They're like a suede. Look, it's leather, but it looks suede. But I think they leather. Yeah, my ex bought me those boots. And
Okay then, honey.
yeah, he bought me those boots. I got like 2 or 3 pair of shoes that day and stuff. But that's why I was telling him, what's the name? What's the name? Buy no pictures from me. Shit, please.
Hmm.
I told Wop Wop that the day. I said, what's the name? Ain't bought no pictures from me. Him and I was talking, and we did just like people normally do when they talking. Shit, ain't nobody buy no pictures or sell no pictures. He gave me money before I gave him any pictures. Please. There wasn't no exchange like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was telling them. Yeah, you got that wrong.
Wait, you said that you was selling pictures?
No, well, you know how Wop Wop them be playing and joking around. You know how people
Uh,
insinuate stuff. And I said no, because I had told Miss Renee how the new picture, how that girl sent it to my daughter and stuff. And then
oh, okay. You talking
like
about, yeah.
they was asking me questions about it, and they just insinuated that he was buying the pictures in exchange, giving me money in exchange for the pictures. I was like, no, we was talking, and we do like people do who talk. You share pictures and stuff, point blank.
Yeah.
Ain't got shit to do with no money. Ain't nobody selling shit, no pictures, no ass, no nothing.
I don't know nothing about no damn picture.
Shit.
We can talk, but never, honey. Would never.
Girl, like I said, we was exchanging pictures, both of us.
Ain't
And
nothing wrong with that. To each his own. That's your life, girl. You don't owe nobody no explanation, honey.
that's what I was telling them. It wasn't like you giving me money for no picture, because it was never that. I don't need him to give me no money for no fucking pictures. Please. I wouldn't do that anyway. I can just go call up the ex. Shit, for that matter. Shit. You know? But yeah, that was a
Mhm.
trip. They a trip. A trip,
Girl,
trip,
they
trip.
is crazy. They funny.
I know. Philly Rican came on my channel today.
Philly said, he said, Lady Ray, I'm just trying to see, can you give me a PlayStation with your credit card? It's only because Micah said something about 80 something dollars. So Philly was like, well, it's only 50 something dollars. And can you get it with your credit card? It probably might be an extra for $499 for tax, but that ain't nothing. I said, what the hell? I said, you better go talk to your homeboy. The hell?
Crazy, man. They so silly, it's ridiculous.
I was hollering.
He was on Michael's page, and they telling him that he don't got shit to do with all that.
Yeah, he don't. I don't want nothing to do with it either.
I know that's right. That's why, like I said, that's why I wasn't really talking about him or anything on my channel.
Oh,
And
I can talk about that bitch every motherfucking day if I want to. I just don't, you're not gonna get that much energy out of me. But it ain't to the point to where I won't say how the fuck I feel because he know I think he's a whole bitch, and I think that he just I was a cover up. You was using me from the jump because you was trying to. Everybody was already calling you gay, so you want to make it seem like I want them to see I'm talking to somebody online. So they say they think I'm not gay because I'm talking to a girl. Boy, I see through all. That's what I see because you was just he don't have no respect for women.
see, when I met him, I didn't know people were calling him gay and stuff or drunk or nothing like that. I didn't start seeing the drunk thing until I started going back looking at old videos on Ratchet Channel, and I started reading people in the chat, and then on other channels, and I started reading messages in the chat, and I started seeing people saying he drunk again, he drunk again, he a old drunk, he crazy, stuff like that. They would put stuff like that there up there, and then I started seeing people say he was, gay and stuff like that, that he was in love with Ratchet, I started seeing stuff like that
Yeah,
because
he
I didn't
man
know.
is
I
ratchet
didn't
over there enjoying his life, and he ain't trying to pay him no attention. When he just want to be his homeboy, his friend. They had a good friendship, and he just want Ratchet to see that he gave a fuck about him. He just wanted what was good for him, and he was supporting him because that's what he do. He gave a fuck about him. He just want him to tell him he's sorry, so they can be friends again. Cause he
know.
loves him for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Wow. See, I just look. I didn't even see Micah on Ratchet channel because I had stopped watching Ratchet. Okay, I didn't
Yeah, I
even.
don't watch Ratchet either. Now he ain't too far from being. I mean, he disrespectful too. He don't get no points from me. But
Yeah.
he got somebody that love him, and I ain't mad at him. Shoot, that man love that boy. I ain't never had been able to say, yeah, you got him from me. He got you right. You did that, cause baby, I was like, listen, I'm tired of talking about that boy. What is we doing?
Damn, he was talking about him a lot to you.
That's what we was talking about. Always YouTube. Always YouTube.
Really?
Oh, they got me effed up. They thought I was playing. My attorney already told me they gonna try to. They looking at the numbers. I'm not settling. We gonna have to do this. Yeah, but it's just, I don't know what happened because ain't no money still. And boy,
Girl, he used to talk. Let me tell you something. When I was talking to him, he used to talk about him hooking up, getting married, and stuff like that. I
I
would
mean,
bring.
he used to talk about that too, but he still used to talk about a boy to me. And then when you talked about the boy to me, you was still going online and still talk about the boy online. And then it made me feel like, okay, it ain't no other woman I need to be worried about. I need to be worried about this boy.
I know that's right.
So remember he was like, yeah, because you sent our message to somebody, and I was like, that's when he showed the messages from me and Teran, and I was telling Teran, oh, I got him. He done fucked up this time. Now I got him because I sent the person who was playing on my phone. I sent them a picture, a screenshot of our messages when I stopped talking to him, and they was like, yeah, you in love. I was like, child, in love with who? I stopped talking to him because I thought he was in love with a boy. If you don't believe me, let me show you. So I screenshotted it and I sent it to them. And then on his live, he was like, yeah, somebody, tell me how they get the messages, how they get our messages. How did you get those messages? Because you said that wasn't you. You didn't know who it was. You didn't get my number out, but you got the message from somebody that I sent to when they was playing on my phone. That's
Uh,
what I was talking about. I wasn't talking about whatever he was talking about, but
mm,
he wasn't going to show that part.
mm,
But I'm going to put it on my community wall.
mm,
But yeah,
That's a damn trip, man. All I know, the whole thing, Mr. Player was trying to be a player. He was trying to be a straight up player. Don't tell how many women he was talking to. I know a lot of people call me, you
girl,
know.
I could get what? I don't care how many women he was talking to.
I said, no, tell her
I
how many.
hope they talk to him more. That's what I don't understand. Why? What is y'all doing? Like, I mean, I don't understand. Like, y'all need to talk to him some more so that he not worried about chasing me around or saying nothing to me or wanting to go look at messages from 6 months ago and all that. Y'all need to do something. Go have sexual intercourse, or do you not do that?
I don't know. Jasmine said they had sexual intercourse.
Who?
Jasmine,
Who is it? Oh,
you know Jazz.
yeah, I forgot. Yeah. Well, somebody need to go give him some now so he can leave me alone.
Miss B will give him some.
Who?
Miss B.
He?
Miss
Oh,
B.
girl. I don't say miss. But go, I understand. Yeah, okay.
I'm just used to saying that. That's it. Shit. I don't even know.
Child,
Girl, I don't remember her first name. Shit, because I don't be caring.
I do.
Shit. I know you know her name.
So
Shit.
that's what I was calling her as soon as the disrespect started. It was
Huh?
hot. Said that's what I was calling her as soon as the disrespect was starting. Girl, it's 3 people on your doggone thing. We could have been on the phone.
Oh, I know. Shit, girl, I ain't even paying attention. I wonder who the three. I know one is you. I wonder who the other two are.
Ain't no telling, honey.
Shit. No, remember this counts on my what you call that? Your watch
Your
hours,
watch
right?
hours? Oh, okay.
I call it counts on the watch hours and shit. Yeah, I don't know who that
Wait,
is.
so you not monetized?
No, I ain't monetized. I used to be monetized, but girl, I was never serious about YouTube. I did one video per week, and then one every other week, and then at one time I was doing one video per month. Shit, because I was busy and stuff. So I was monetized at first, and they took it away. Because you know you have to keep that monetization requirements up every year. It's just like we You got to keep the. Of course, you can keep the 1,000 subscribers, but you got to get them watch hours every anniversary. You know, you got to have those.
And how many watch hours you gotta have?
I think it's what is it, 5,000?
Oh no.
It's a
Yeah, see,
lot.
I don't know. That's why I don't know about no page. I could help other people, but I'm not finna. I don't have that much time.
Yeah, that's
I
what
ain't
I
really
can't
got that much
lie.
to talk about. I
That's
mean,
what I
I
do.
like up to date news. I don't want to be messy. I don't want. I be want to know what them other people doing. Like where Jocelyn and why her dad saying she dead, and then all of that. What's going on with those people? That's what I want to know.
Yeah,
Because I
but
already know what people in my tax bracket living like. I'm living it.
right, shit. But like I usually do mine when I get home from work. Majority of the time, sometimes I do one earlier before I go, but I don't like let it mess up my schedule. There's no way I can sit on YouTube all damn day and do videos to get those watch hours. There's no way. 'Cause it takes too much time. 5,000 watch hours or
I
4,000 watch.
mean, but once you get them, it should be easy for you to keep them if you just do it at least two times a week. Do a video,
You got to do more than 2 times a week because I'll
or
did
you got to have 5,000 for a year.
yeah for the whole year. That's the requirement.
Yeah, no, you ain't got. Yeah, no, I don't know.
But damn, I must have really been doing nothing because damn, I wasn't. You know what? Until I started doing these lives and actually being on these lives, that's when my watch hours started going up. Before
How
this, it
many you
was
got now?
I don't even know, probably 400 or something.
Damn, that's it. Oh, the
Yeah,
year just started, or you.
mine's just started because my anniversary was in September. I guess that's the way they do it. I don't know how they do that. I had more than that, but you remember when I took down the videos I made arguing with M um when I put them on private, they took all those hours. That's what they do. And started it, put it down where it normally should be at. Because actually, I would probably have about 2,000 watch hours by now, either 2,500. But like I said, I don't give a shit about no watch hours. I don't even know why he be saying all that stuff. I don't give a fuck about no watch hours. If I did, I wouldn't be on YouTube. I've been on here since 2015. That should tell you something. It's almost 10 years. So it should tell you I was just doing videos because I just wanted to. You know what I'm saying? And stuff. Then when I got into the argument with him, I actually like doing the live, so I decided to continue on doing these lives, at least for now. To see how it goes.
Wait a minute, I just not seen that.
What?
Broken hearted, dirty, hurt. Is that
I
supposed to
told
mean herpes?
he just put another video up.
No, it's the one that he had my mug shot on, but I never really paid. I just seen my picture, and that's what it say: broken hearted, dirty, hurt, Ray, still bitter, and then he got Miss Renee on there. Huh?
Oh, he got herpes up there.
Girl, yeah, hurt.
That's sad.
It's funny how it's just crazy what they make up, honey.
That is crazy. That's childish. He need to grow up. That's very childish. And I hope he listening in the bushes. That's very childish. Very.
Girl, he ain't gonna grow up because he trying to do it so that it can affect me or I can feel some type of way about it. He gonna keep doing it because it's never gonna affect me. I'm never gonna give a fuck. Your opinion never is gonna matter to me. Period. Because if I would have gave you a real time of day, boy, you are boy.
Damn, he gonna be 60 years old, still arguing online. Y'all gonna be saying it's gonna be 2023. What is this? 2024.
It's 2023 now.
I know, but it's gonna be 2024. He gonna still be arguing and still be talking about he gonna take Ratchet to court and he gonna do this and justice for Tajay Baker.
I ain't gonna know nothing about it because
in 2025 he gonna be still doing the same thing. 2026 he gonna be doing the same thing. 2027 is gonna be the same thing. 2028 the same thing.
Talk about a whole bunch of people that give less than 1 cent about you, boy. That's crazy.
And then wait. Then he gonna get married to Miss, you know who? That shit gonna last a good year.
He ain't getting married to nobody. He want to get married to Ratchet. He is waiting on that man. You know, that man went all the way to North Carolina and paid for that man to get there and was there with his doggone knife. He was gonna chop something up in North Carolina where they got their doggone guns and they shooting people from a distance. He was going to protect his man.
That's crazy, right there.
His dead body, he say. But nobody gonna do shit to him.
But he gonna but then it's so crazy because he gonna sit online. I just realized this. He's sitting online telling everybody he don't know this is all the internet, right? He don't know us, but yet he gonna go risk his life for a dude he did not know. He didn't know Ratchet. He never had met Ratchet, and he gonna go
Mm-mm.
all the way to North Carolina to risk his life for a
Because
Negro.
he believed in him. He believed in what he was
That's
doing.
weird,
He was
girl.
supporting him. That he loved Ratchet.
Girl, that's weird. That's weird as hell. He told me he trusts men more than he trusts women. So hey, that tells you something right there. That's weird.
Yeah.
I don't trust a damn person, whether they
I'm praying for them. I hope they do whatever they're gonna do. I hope that somebody do something. I ain't even gonna lie. Anything. Tell me what you want me to pray for so God can make it happen. Because I promise I'm gonna pray for it if you're gonna leave me alone.
damn
Because
girl.
it ain't even the fact that you making me feel bad or anything like that. It's the embarrassment. Like, boy, you shouting to the mountaintops. I don't want nobody to know I know you. The fuck? That ain't no good thing. Your bum old ass. Like, what was you doing with him? About to get worms, I guess. The
Hey,
fuck?
he said he young, girl.
Girl.
What you say, worms? You know what? My mom used to tell me that. She said she didn't like old men because they give you worms.
Mhm.
I always wanted to ask her, what does that mean? Because I mean, damn, I just don't like older men. You know what I'm saying?
I
I
don't
just
know. All I need to know is it's gonna give you something that's squirreling and squirming and doing some shit like that. You could keep it, sir. We could definitely be phone buddies though. But you not dropping nothing. Nothing. You can keep that worm infestation over
because you
there.
know, yeah, girl. I know that's right, and I know I wasn't doing nothing. Please,
Oh shit.
girl, hell no. No, 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 no. I'll tell you anything you want to hear, but hell nah.
I can't find my damn doing it. What is going on?
Hell no, 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 no. No. Mm-mm. When I'm saying a girl, when I do something, it's gonna be with some damn body that's fine as fuck and know how to treat me and don't make me think other things either. Shit, fuck that. No way. It's a lot of fine Negroes out here in Cali.
Yeah, Michael, I don't really be too much trying to worry about all that stuff you be trying to do. I just want you to leave me alone. I'm having fun. I'm trying to get, me and my dude trying to touch that dangly thing that's slanging in the back of your throat. You got one. You know how you touch yours. I'm trying to do that too. So yeah. The fuck?
Girl, you a trip, girl. Uh uh I can't wait to find me a fine ass dude. Ooh, I can't wait to see it sometimes.
Girl,
I
they
really
got some
can't.
toys at the store too.
Shit,
You
girl.
ain't got to worry about the extra man or nothing. Though. They don't got no attitude or nothing. They just come with batteries and they go.
You know something funny? I have never in my life bought one or used one.
You should try it. They say when you want different results, you got to go and try different solutions or
Wow.
something like that. You got to do different things if you want different results.
Uh, they talk to me a little. I know this white dude was trying to talk to him. I have to stop being so in the box. You know what I'm saying? Because I always be saying no. When a white dude try to talk to me out here and stuff. But I'm about to just start maybe going on dates and stuff with different people versus the same type of people all the time. Because you never know what you may be missing. The very main people you're not talking to is the very main ones that be better for you. Just like the dude that owned this own little restaurant who was talking to me for the longest, right? I overlooked him to talk to Micah. Okay, and come to find out, the damn dude who I overlooked is the one who got some real money too. And it was so funny because I remember my kids was like, that dude right there got some money. I was like, that nigga don't got no money. That's exactly what I said. And they was like, yes, he does. And so a couple of weeks ago, I went up to his restaurant, and so he had his car outside, but I didn't know it was his. But my son knew it was his. He has a Porsche. Okay, so
Do you know how
last
to cook?
hell he cooks. He
Oh,
gives me
okay, go ahead.
food, desserts and stuff. But anyway, He was like, my son was like, I was like, how much that Porsche cost, Deshaun? He was like, I said, do it cost like 80,000? He looked at me and started laughing. My son did. He was like, no, it cost like 100,000. And so when I got to the restaurant, I asked the dude, I was like, you know, my son was laughing at me because he was telling me your Porsche. He was telling me you got a Porsche because I didn't even know it was a
It's
Porsche.
a Porsche. Is it not a Porsche?
It's a Porsche, but they call it Porsche over there where it
Oh,
comes from.
okay.
And so I was like, I didn't know that was your car. And then my son asked me, how much do I think it costs? And I said 80,000. And my son said, no, it costs more than it costs like 100. So when I told him that, he was like, no, it don't cost 100. It costs 200 and some thousand, and it's custom. And I went to Germany and picked it up. I was like, wow. And then he was like, I got a Mercedes something. I forgot what he called it. And he said it was like it's like 250,000. I was like, really? He said, yeah. And then I was like, I bet you got a lot of bills to pay. That's what I said to him. He was like, no, I do not. He said, I paid cash for my two cars, plus the truck too. And I paid cash for everything you see out here. And I was like, really? He was like, yeah. He said, no, he ain't living for no bills and stuff. And he said, because I was telling him about Micah, right? Um,
Girl,
and he was
why is you telling everybody about that boy?
no, this was when I first listen. This was when I first met Micah, and I was
Don't
telling
nobody
how
want to hear about another man though. You ain't gonna never get nowhere like that. They gonna think that your ass still in love or something. They gonna be like, oh yeah, she just trying to get me to tell her how she can get back because don't nobody want to hear about no another man.
but I had just met Micah, right? And I was just telling him I met somebody and stuff. And and I was telling him some things about Micah, right? He was telling me that dude ain't got no daggone money. He was just telling me that and stuff, and I was laughing about it then and stuff. But long short story short is that the very main one you thought was not all that and was struggling was not the one. I was like, damn, you got your stuff together. I was like, he was telling me all the stuff that he do and what he invest in. And he said he don't chase money, he chases dream. And that's why he made it. And he was in the military too. And he was telling me about all the stuff that he had accomplished and stuff. And I was like, that is good and stuff, but I was impressed. I was like, damn, that's good that you bought all your stuff. He owned his own house, no bills and shit. I was like, that you rarely see this, okay? And that's what I told him. You rarely see this with brown men, regular.
That's not true.
Huh?
That ain't true.
No, I'm talking about pay for all his stuff and don't have no bills.
Oh, well, I don't know about no bills.
No bills like car notes and mortgage payment. That's what I'm talking about. Or his business. Usually people have to finance all this stuff and everything. And I forgot what he told me. I can't remember. Because when I first met him, I didn't look at, because he wasn't my type. And so I didn't really look at him like that. You know what I'm saying? But I told him he was doing good because
Oh,
that's
he
what
must be ugly.
he's not ugly. I just don't he's the dude is let me see how old did he tell me he was? He's 58, I think. He'll be 59 in January. That's what he told me. I
So
just
what? You Michael old?
Yeah, but I usually talk to people who like 45, around that age, 44, 46. That's what I usually talk to. And like my
He could
friend,
be old, but that stamina ain't.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know about all that and stuff, but girl, please. I met my other friend. It's like when I met my other friend, he was like 30 some years old though. And now he's 43. Actually, he just turned 44 the other day. His birthday was on the 1st.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't like older dudes, girl. I sure don't. Because I don't want to sit at home and watch no movies all the time. I like to hang out, like go to the amusement
Not
parks.
older men do that. Not all older men do that. Like some of them like to step out and have fun and all that.
Uh, everyone I be don't be when I be talking about you want to go to the amusement park, you want to go only
Well,
older
hell
men.
no, they ain't trying to go on no goddamn roller coaster when they already skipping death. Like, what the fuck?
Girl, no, that's okay. Because I'd be like, you want to go to the amusement park? Do you want to go skating? Do you want to and then like if I'm listening to rap music or something, I don't want to hear all that because I don't want to hear that shit they be listening to. I really don't. I never liked certain music. I have always listened to rap music. I like certain type of music. I do not want to hear certain type of music. Okay, not all day, all every day. I just don't.
But not all of them listen to that type of music. You know what? This is an example. When I was back at home, when I was thinking about where I was gonna move to and where I was gonna go, and I was like, I wanted to go to ATL because I was still young, and I'm like, shoot, they be kicking it, they be doing whatever. But then I was like, but I do need to go somewhere where I can settle down. Like, I didn't already did whatever. I ain't trying to be out there kicking it all the time. Like, I want to go somewhere where I can be comfortable and I could enjoy myself at home. But
Mm,
I didn't want to come down here because I'm like, well, they down there riding on horses and stuff. They down there, they probably them people probably still almost in slavery or something. But when I came, it wasn't like that. It's not you got to try it out before you judge it. Not all men, older men are like that. Like some of them
mm.
listen to the same music we listen to.
Oh,
Some of them are just as youthful as we are. Might
mm.
be able to teach you something.
Yeah, you're
It's
right.
just the kind of man that you got to dig deeper into what you actually want and not have a closed mind because just because they're older don't mean that they over.
Okay, that's spoken well. Okay, yeah, I guess you're right about
You
that.
gotta listen to it's this one song called Sugar Daddy by Anaya or Nia or something like IN. I'm gonna text it to you. You're gonna have to listen to it.
Uh,
But no, not all men is like that.
mm.
Some of them just like, they got their little young lady and they go out and have a sit down dinner and she look all nice and, everybody looking, but she coming home with me. Some of them are like that, really. They are.
Oh, okay. I know this older guy was trying to talk to me, girl. I was like, hell no. I mean, he skates and everything. He don't even look older, but in his body, he works out and everything. I mean, damn. But I just think,
Girl, it's this older man that be on TikTok. No, on IG. He be on
uh,
TikTok too, but he be on IG doing them little TikTok dances. He's
mm,
so doggone old, baby. He's old. I mean, old. He got gray hair everywhere on his face, his head.
mm,
But his wife, you could tell she like a little bit younger than him. But baby, he be doing them doggone dances. He be dropping it. He do all of it. He's
uh,
youthful. Like you could tell he's older in age, but you could tell it's just wisdom. Like he not old in his like he still has youth
spirit.
in him. Like you
Mm.
gotta I'm gonna send it to you so you can look at it. Like 'cause that man he be jamming, girl. He be jamming like we be jamming.
Yeah, it's a lot of people like that on TikTok though. Women too. This one lady, she like 70 some years old. This lady body looks like she way younger. Way younger. She looks way younger. This lady be doing somersaults and everything. She be doing gymnastics.
I know I seen this one lady on there. She was older and she had gray hair and everything, baby. But you could not tell. Like I was thinking maybe she was like 40 something, almost close to 50. And when they was like, which age was it? And she was going towards the age. That lady was almost 92, I think. And she
What?
was like, and she was like, my knees still bend. She was doing her knees and stuff like that. And girl, just because you older in age, don't mean that you old in the soul. That just
That's
mean that you learn you ain't just start the day. You ain't just learning the day. You came from somewhere.
that's true. That is true. Girl, you trip me out with this when you say, girl, what I know who in the what the fuck Michelle Micah is about the fuck.
Yeah, girl, because you started. See, everybody's trying to text me what happened. That's what I'm saying. Okay, girl, so this and I'm like, what is she about to explain and shit? Nobody want to hear that long ass story, girl. I know what the fuck you. What did you say? I thought something happened again. That's what I was asking. Like this goddamn girl. I know who Michelle is, girl. What the hell are you talking about? Oh no. And then earlier you said, I'm a witch. The fuck? I said,
When?
what? No, a vampire. You said you was a
I
vampire.
said I was a vampire. I said because of my teeth. I
Girl,
said
I
I
put
was
it in the comments. I said, wait, you a what? Gonna slip past that like ain't nobody hear that. Like, answer this question. Like when you ain't answer my question, that's when I stopped listening. I said, oh no, she on some bullshit. Fuck all that. That girl just said she a vampire and shit.
girl. I was, what I was fucking with. What's next? I know he was listening because he believed on all this weird shit. And I was like, I went to the dentist. My damn teeth grow so damn long. Y'all know I'm a vampire.
Girl.
Shit. He'll run by. He'll do a whole live and say, "I told
That boy
y'all."
need to write. That's what he need to do. He need to write him a book because his mind goes. He can make up some stories. His mind is creative. He can write a book.
Oh, I know.
Um. hmm It'll be a cliffhanger book, and he'll have to try to, get it together, and
He gonna
the
skip
words
subject.
might not be right because he'll be drunk all the time and high and slurring, trying to find company and want, all that. But he can write a book.
Girl,
I
he gonna
told him that one time. I told him, I said, I'm only telling you this because I care. Like, I'm trying to tell you, you don't got to be on the internet because you can really write a book. Like, you can write your life because your life is a book. It's all kind of stories going on.
girl, he is not gonna stay on the same topic. He's gonna switch from one topic to the next one. And you ain't gonna know what the fuck he talking about. And shit, they just gonna understand the book. Point
Well,
blank.
hopefully he get him a new man so he can get another topic.
There you go. Woo, girl, you a trip, girl. Mm-mm-mm. But yeah,
No,
girl,
I'm not. Because all this time I've been leaving this boy alone. And he couldn't leave me alone. He couldn't stop. I just been like a little, I felt like I was just, bowed. I'm like, nah, it ain't even that deep. He a pussy. He ain't gonna never pull up. He ain't gonna do that. You wouldn't put my address out. Well, y'all see the address. Nigga, you see the address. You seen the address when you had my stuff delivered. Pull your happy ass up. The fuck is you talking about on my phone? You can get in the trunk. Bitch.
get in the
What
trunk.
am I gonna be doing? While yeah, girl, that's what he was saying. He was gonna put me in the trunk. What I said, I'm like, what do he think I'm gonna be doing while his raggedy ass trying to put me in the trunk? What the fuck? So old crippled lipping ass boy, you better child.
I didn't know he could. I didn't know he limped. That's one thing I did not know he limped. Somebody else told me he. No, actually, my ex told me he limps just by looking at the
How your
picture.
ex know?
Because I had shown him a picture of Michael to show him what he looked like, right? And he looked at the way that he was standing. Like when he took that picture with that lady, he looked at the way he was standing and stuff and said something ain't right about his posture. The way he leaned into the side. It
What
looks like
lady
what's her name? What's that lady's name they always be talking about?
with the case?
Yeah, what's her name?
Girl, he was drunk in that picture. He was leaning over because he was really leaning.
Yeah,
Did
I
you
know.
see, girl, when he put on his, he went and got some knives out the trunk. You see what I'm on? And then he put his little thing, his mask on, like he was about to go do something. And his glasses, one side was up, one side was down. Child, I got off the live. I said, Lord, this is so embarrassing. Lord Jesus.
You talking
Oh my
about when he
God.
was in Brooklyn?
Yes, girl. I'm like, child. And then when he tried to argue with me, I said, boy, I don't even know what you're talking about. All I remember is you got some knives. You was telling them, no, hold the camera, hold the camera. I want them to see what I'm about. No, no, that's not what I'm talking about. I said, that's what I'm talking about. That's all I remember. That's all I seen. That's all I got stuff there. Like, is this really happening? Like, so the dude that I'm with is now on camera for everybody to see. Now everybody's gonna know that he cannot control himself and his glasses look like I took a screenshot of it. I'm post that too.
The sad thing about it is that when you were saying that, I was saying the same damn thing. This damn nigga sitting up here being an embarrassment out here in Brooklyn, looking a hot ass mess, looking like a hood rat with this ghetto ass girl acting ghetto. That's what I was saying. Hell no, he can't hang with me. That's what I was saying. Okay. Damn,
Yeah.
drunk as a skunk, going in the trunk, trying to defend some shit. He don't even know what the hell he doing or what could be out there. And then he got them glasses up, crooked and shit, looking a hot ass mess.
Where did you see that? And then he was breathing hard, so the glasses was getting fucked.
Crazy ass. And then he talking slurred, talking crazy, eating that
Oh my
nasty
God.
ass food in that nasty ass restaurant, in that nasty ass hotel they was in. It was just all ghetto to me. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. It really was. And I was like, he definitely is beneath me because there's no fucking way he's gonna come out here and hang with me. Okay. And that's exactly what I said. I even told my ex, and we was laughing about it. Okay, because this is plain ridiculous and shit. I'm like, damn, can you imagine? I'm trying to take him out to Maestro's or to Mr. Chow or any fucking restaurant like that, and this dude up here acting crazy, getting drunk. Who the fuck? I'm not gonna be dealing with all that. You drunk and what? That's when he was talking to me, I was trying to get him to stop drinking. He had stopped drinking for a minute.
Lord, girl, quit, stop telling me that you every mission that you tell me you be on is just a lost cause.
I know what shit. And then
You
he
know
was
she was
like,
gonna take him to AA.
shit,
Hello, my name is Micah. My name is Michelle. I go by Micah, and I'm an alcoholic.
shit. He's supposed to look. He was gonna stop drinking the weed too, and we had an argument right at that time when he had stopped smoking weed. It
That's
lasted for
why he argued with you, because he like she trying to make me stop drinking. I'm gonna argue with her. We gotta find something else to talk about.
I forgot what we got an argument about that day. It was probably about my divorce papers or some shit like that, or because I didn't say I love you back, or because I didn't call him back, or It's all types of stupid shit. Or
I
because
think that maybe y'all, if y'all talk and he get off the internet, y'all might be able to work it out.
I
I
ain't
think
gonna.
it's just the internet because I really do believe that y'all like it's still something there. It's not just like you don't I don't know. Like I don't be wanting to talk to you about it because I don't be wanting you to feel like how I feel just because I feel that way because I just don't give a fuck. Like I'm gonna just tell the bitch how the fuck I feel.
I like
Her mouth always been like that. You hear how she talks. She's always talked like that. So if you have so slow you sound, if I've always been talking to you like this, then what should that have told your wise ass? It's about you a wise learned leader. You didn't learn shit. Cause bitch, if she been talking to you like that, that mean that girl been ain't giving a fuck. The fuck?
I don't like I said before, him and I would never ever. I don't give a shit if he get off a line or whatever the case is
Y'all
because he
might can go to counseling.
no girl because he fucked up when he cheated. He fucked up when he lied. He lied. He didn't tell me he was on probation.
Everybody lie. Everybody lie.
Not like that. Okay, those are major lies. Okay,
But you could still get over it. Y'all could still work on
girl,
getting
you
over
stop
that
playing.
hump.
Shit, no, the fuck we can't.
Yes, you can, girl.
Oh, girl, no, girl, nobody likes them in my
If
family.
you
Oh,
if
shit.
you actually care, that's just because of what you went through. But once they see that he's treating you good, then they'll like him.
Girl, please, shit. Micah
For
is a
real.
psycho, okay? You know
Now
this.
you know my daughter. My daughter's not gonna like him. She's never gonna like him. That's definitely little me, and I don't give a fuck what nobody goddamn
That's
say.
what I'm saying. My daughter will leave.
She's not gonna understand. But it's okay. It's okay. I talk to her. It's all right. It's okay.
Kara, my daughter
Yeah.
Kara, hell no, okay? She's older, okay? No. And then, like I said before, girl, I don't play all that shit that he did, okay? I ain't never talked to no guy like him that did what he did, okay? I ain't even never had no. Remember, I've been with my ex since what? Since 1998. We
Well,
met
you
in
know they say everything worth having is worth waiting
girl.
for and
Okay,
working it out. Every relationship has its ups and downs.
you're right, but it won't be with them. I guarantee you that you can have them.
Because technically he didn't, girl. What? Child stop. Technically he really didn't cheat on you. He just had a conversation.
No, he cheated. That's still cheating to me. He was talking to you, and the stuff that you told me, he did all that. That's cheating. Okay, point blank. Because when he was talking to you in that way, he was still talking to me. So technically, it's still cheating because he was still talking about coming out here, meeting me and stuff in person. He was still talking all this other bull crap and saying a lot of different things. We even had arguments around that time. Okay,
Maybe
and I
he just didn't know. He was only trying to talk to other people because he got a problem with he doesn't have anyone in his life. He wants someone to love him for him and take him for him. But when you are busy, he still don't got nobody to talk to. So then that's when he got him another thing. And it was like, well, I love her because she answers the phone. And I love her because she stays on the phone. Or I love her because she shows up in my chat and go off on people for me. I can call her and tell her what's happening and she's gonna go off. That's my ride or die. It wasn't like, no whole that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't see why he can't just stop talking about me and leave me alone and just move on with your life. Because it's not like I'm trying to hate on you. I want you to be happy. I'm trying to tell you that the happiness was never going to be with me. I understand that she was going through what you was going through with whoever relationship or whatever you was going through. But if you're not going to come out the closet and deal with it, or you think you're going to settle down, I think that y'all could settle down. I really do. Because it wasn't nothing like he was a lost soul and he didn't know if you were serious. So that's what it was. I think that's what it was.
well,
Ain't that what
actually,
niggas be saying?
yeah, that's what he's saying. But the thing is that I don't give a fuck.
Oh, I said, ain't that what niggas be saying? See, even he said it. See, I'm a
He
mind reader.
he say that shit, okay? But all niggas say that, okay? And secondly, like I said before, he fucked up, okay? Period. Because he lied to me about being on probation. I did not know that. If you lie about probation, you'll lie about anything. Then when all that shit happened, instead of him just deleting and block me, he let all that other shit go on. Because see, he didn't have to let that go on. When you approached me, you didn't start cussing, you didn't go off, you didn't do none of that. That's why we started talking. Them
But
bitches.
that's different because I didn't give a fuck.
But even if you did
And
give a
he was
fuck,
caught up. He was caught. That's what I'm saying. When people get caught, dudes do it all the time. When they get caught, then all of a sudden they want to argue with the girl, or the girl be like, "Oh, he tried to say I was cheating and this, and I ain't never did nothing." Yeah, because he was cheating the whole time. Of course, he tried to say you was cheating because you found out he was cheating and he had to flip it on you. It's called reverse psychology. So because he was doing that, it was like, oh, you see, even when if he needed he always needs somebody to back him up. He can't just come up with a solution on his own. That's why he goes online and he talks to his chat about it, and he try to make them believe what he's saying. And because we got facts over here, boy. You don't have any facts, and if they believe that those are facts, then he actually feels some type of confidence because somebody believes him. Because everybody who knows him knows who he is, but.
Right.
If he is able to fool somebody, he's going to latch on to that because nobody around him wants anything to do with him if they're not benefiting from him.
Right.
So you can show him how a relationship is and what it feels like for a woman to actually love you for you. And you don't have to do this, honey. We can do this and we can do that, and all of that. Like that's why he lied to you and said he wasn't on probation or whatever, because you was talking sophisticated. Like he said, she always had this bad mouth. Yeah, I always, nigga, what the fuck you say? Who the fuck you talking to? Yeah, that was me. I don't give a fuck. I fuck because I don't know who you talking to. You're not gonna do it with me. But you were sweet to him. You were, passionate. And
I was not sweet all the time, girl.
But you were still sweet. You were sweet.
Yeah, I was still sweet, but my ass can go off. Okay.
I think that y'all probably, if y'all do some counseling and y'all have a real good talk, you probably gonna have to huh?
You are almost laughing, but you about to make me laugh out in
I'm
here.
trying to look out for my friend.
Who? Not by telling me that shit.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
I'm trying to be calm and cool and collected because I'm online. Okay.
She said you are almost laughable.
Shit, okay.
I'm just
Is
saying,
his name Lucky Day? Is his name Antonio? Antonio, what's Lucky Day's name? No, is his name? I'm talking about damn Big Daddy Kane. Is his name David Brown?
But he might like David. You might want to be careful with that now.
No, well, shit, because Lucky Day is fine to me. Okay, now if he was Lucky Day, I would be willing to do all this. Okay, shit. This nigga accused me of trying to link up with what's that guy's name? When I went to America's Got Talent and I was like, if he danced with me and stuff, I'ma dance with him. Terry Crews, the actor, the comedian.
Who was accusing you of that?
Micah. We got into an argument about that. I played that video on my live when we was arguing.
I would have definitely been trying to talk to Terry Crews before I would have been talking to Michelle Michael Solomon. The fuck? Oh, you who?
About it,
China, we was talking. You am I cheating? No, I'm not cheating yet. But if he gives me a chance, I am. The fuck?
Yeah, Terry Crews was doing his job, okay? Like he was dancing with everybody. All I said is that if he come up here on the balcony, he want to dance, I'ma dance with him. And this dude got all pissed off mad about that. I ain't gonna never forget that. We argued the whole time when I was driving. I almost had a damn accident, but I saw the car. I'm glad I did. Arguing with this dude about Terry Crews. And he still think he was right about that. To this day, he brought that up a couple of weeks ago about Terry Crews. That's crazy. Girl,
next time y'all had that conversation, what you gotta do is you gotta start talking about Terry Crews for real. You be like, well, all I know is shit. He was able to, slide to the left. He was on beat. He was able to dip it low. He tell him all that stuff. Tell him all the good stuff. Yeah. His skin looking clear and his shoulder look like when he was doing that grind thing. I seen something jumping. I don't know. What that thing be when it be jumping down there? You don't feel comfortable with this conversation? Okay, never mind then. I'm trying to talk to you about that man, and he was dancing and he was jumping down there, and I thought he was excited to see me. I didn't know if it was a remote or his dick.
I told him about the dude who was trying to talk to me on TikTok who sent me a message right, even though I didn't reply back to the message until 12 hours later. And I thought the guy was like 40 something. The damn dude is 37 years old. That's why I didn't reply back to him and shit. I did reply back, but it was like hours later and shit.
So 37 is too young?
For me, it is. Yeah, I'm not going to talk to a 37-year-old dude.
Okay, so what's the age bracket? Because you just was saying 40 something is too old.
I usually talk to people who like maybe around, the youngest I'll talk to is 43 to about 48. And that's it.
What? Lord.
I know it's crazy, huh? But
that's a small little group there, but hey.
Maybe 50. It depends on what he look like. And if he's, vibrant and energetic and got a nice physique and stuff like that, and then he, got everything else together, maybe.
You never know what you missing out on trying to set some stipulations. You don't know how happy that man can make you. Hell, even the white men's like, child, you be seeing them on TikTok and Instagram now. Them ladies, it be black women with these white men, and they be doing the black dances, and they be looking so nice. I be
That's
like,
why
look at
some people
them.
stop doing that though. I said when the next white guy talks to me, if he look like he about something and stuff like that, I'm gonna just go out on a date and stop being so in the box about people. Just like a
You
50
can't
year
and
old.
you can't go after what he looked like. You got to get to know him because some people who actually have money, they don't talk about it, they don't flaunt it
Right,
because they want people to accept them for them. Most
right,
people who are always talking about their money, they ain't really got that money like they say.
right.
And them people that do be having that money, they don't be trying to talk to people about their money all the time because then they be
Oh
like, yeah, they
no.
just with me for my money. I want them to like me for me. So you got to get to know him, and
Yeah.
then it gets to that point.
Just like the guy at the restaurant. I thought he was didn't have no fucking money. Let me be perfectly honest. I just didn't think so and stuff. I didn't even know. And then that's why I was so shocked about the car. I was shocked about everything he was telling me. And I was looking like, what? Because I was like, damn. And all along, I remember my kids telling me that the dude had money. You can tell. And I was like, that nigga don't got no money. That's exactly what I said. It looked like
And
he
see, if you
struggling.
wouldn't have been worried about the money and you would have been looking like, oh, look, he's nice. He trying to, speak to me,
Right,
keeping attention. If you would have been looking at that, then you would have been able to get to the bigger picture. Then you would have
right.
been blown.
But I was
Yeah.
looking at that and shit. I was looking at, oh my God, no. That's exactly what I said. I said, oh
Because
my
I ain't
God.
gonna lie, my first thing would have been, this your restaurant? You know how to cook? When you gonna cook for me?
Girl, girl, when people
That would have been my first. Forget your money. Forget all that. We talk about that later when we get there. But right now, you said this your restaurant. I don't believe you. So you know how to cook, or do you just have cookers? Oh, you're just a boss. You don't know how to do the cooking. Well, let me see how much you can cook. Let me see. I want to eat.
girl,
I
my
like
ass
eating.
didn't say none of that, girl. Please, I
Girl.
forgot what I said. It's like when I met this dude, I was out.
You said that's your car. That's a machi or a what you call it? A porchy? That's what
I
you
ain't
said.
said, no, no. My son told me that was his car. And I was like, really? What kind of car is that? He was like, it's a Porsche. I said, that's a Porsche? He said, yeah. And I was like, okay. Then the next time I had already knew then I saw him a couple times out there and talked to him. And so last weekend, not this past weekend, or was it? It was last weekend before. I was like, me and my son was talking about the car because I parked right over there by him. And I was like, my son said the car cost, I think I said, he asked me how much do I think that car costs? I don't remember. And or either I asked him, he said it costs about 100,000, or either I said 80,000. My son said, no, that car costs like over $100,000. So when I got over there to the dude, I was like, I like your Porsche and stuff. And I was like, my son told me, I said that the car costs about 80,000, but my son laughed at me and said, no, it costs over 100,000. And when I said that, that's when he said, nope, it costs 200 and some thousand. And I was like, wow. He said he got it's custom. I said, oh, really? And stuff. And he was telling me what was all in it and stuff. And then he said that he got it in Germany. And I said, oh, okay. And then he started telling me about his other car, which is a Mercedes, some kind of class. And he said that car is 200 and some thousand, or 250,000. I said, okay, you're doing it good. You're doing it good, big baller shot caller. And then he was telling me I got a truck too. And then he showed me pictures of all that. And I was like, damn, you got a lot of bills, don't you? And he said, no, he don't got no bills because all his stuff is paid for. I said, paid for like as in what? He said, pay cash for all his cars. He ain't got to worry about all them damn car notes and stuff like that. That's why he said, if anybody tell me they got money, ask them for the title. Tell them to show you the title if they want to brag about how much money they got, because he got his titles and his
That
cars.
don't mean nothing either, because you could have got it with your CPN or your EIN through your business, and you just go ahead and not have to pay for it.
His is
You
not
can
even
still have the title.
listen. His is not in the business. His business name. It's in his name. And because
No,
I
I'm not saying him. I'm saying just because somebody got a title don't mean that that mean that they big ball and start calling. They might have did it the wrong way or whatever. I mean, just because I don't know. I'm just not materialistic.
yeah,
I
I'm not
don't
either. But
know.
he was just telling me about the thing, the stuff, and then he was telling me about his stuff that he had in his business. Because I was like, you had to finance all this stuff. And why am I talking about this stuff with him? But I did ask him that. He was like, no, I didn't finance this. I paid cash for all this stuff. Everything. I paid for everything. I was like, really? I was like, wow, you really playing well. Because you don't meet that many, brown people who have everything paid off. They usually have a bunch of bills. He said, no, he ain't into all them bills. He owned his own house and everything. And guess what? He stay out here in this area where I stay at. Okay, this is not no poor area or
Did
anything.
you ask him if he married?
he do have a. I don't know if he's married, but I know I saw a girl with him one day. I saw him in the store. Okay, and I should have known then that he probably had some money because I can tell she was a little bit younger than him and stuff. And they both was dressed real good and stuff, but I ain't even really pay attention to all that, I just told him hey then when I saw him and that was it and stuff. But I don't think he's married or anything. But I never did
You should have
really
asked
pay.
him to lunch. You should
I
have
really,
told him to. I'm gonna come sit at your restaurant one day. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna see when you there. I'm coming up there. I'm gonna order so I can see what this restaurant. I never ate here before.
no,
I
I
want
be
to see.
there all the time.
It's just a pickup line, girl.
Oh girl, okay, but
Instead of talk about the money, that you talk about something else, and then you just pay attention, and then you could tell how much money they got because you pay attention, but make you don't let them know that you're paying attention.
and then when I be going up there, he give me free desserts and stuff, and be talking to me and stuff with his goofy self and all that and stuff. But
Yeah, when you go get your next dessert, you should ask them. You know what? What do you do for fun? Where do you eat at? We should go on a date. You're a really cool dude to talk to. Like you're fun. I like your personality. Like we could hold a conversation.
uh,
We're gonna get you a man. We about to have for the love of Shay.
girl, you so crazy.
For
Girl, you
real.
so crazy, girl. Shit, but girl, I don't be starving for no damn dude. It's a lot of dudes that be trying to talk to me. Shit, I just don't talk to nobody. Because for one thing, I don't be really be thinking about them and stuff. It's just that I'm gonna find me a man before I get too damn old. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only reason I'm gonna find me a man. Because actually, I can actually stay single. I actually enjoy being.
Ain't it fun?
I actually enjoy. Listen, I actually enjoy being by myself. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I done got used to it. Okay, I don't have to worry about
I ain't
shit.
gonna lie, I miss my fiance, but baby, yeah, I didn't know that this is what this felt like. I don't remember it feeling like this good. Like I mean, it's fun.
Girl, shit, I be enjoying being by myself. Every now and then I be want to go out on a date with somebody and stuff. But shit, other than that, I be enjoying being by myself. That's why I'm so selective when it comes to a guy because I'm not really desperate for no fucking boyfriend. Shit. Okay. And so that's why I be like I am. That's why I said I only want this type of dude. Can't do this. I did compromise with him drinking socially and stuff, but I don't want no.
Socially,
Yeah, social. Am I saying that right? Sociable. How you say
yeah,
that?
socially, yeah, social drinker, yeah. But he
Yes.
was drinking all day, every day. That's all he drink.
Who?
Who you talking about, Micah?
No, I said when I find a man, I want him. He can drink, but just drink every now and then, not like
Oh
drunk and
yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Have
You
you
know.
ever had a man that drinks wine?
Um. Yeah, my ex boyfriend. He used to drink wine. His name was
I think.
Terry. He was a hot ass mess.
Oh shit! God damn it! I was
But
finna say. I think I wanna know somebody who drink a man that drink wine, not the hard liquor, because
yeah,
I
Terry
don't.
used to drink wine. But Terry looked real good too. He was really, really fine, light skinned. About let me see, he was about 5'11", I think, and everything. This boy used to stay in that mirror and get dressed longer than I did, just about. And he
I
was a
ain't
hot
gonna do
ass
that.
man too, because I used to go and work out at the gym, right? And I used to wear biker shorts like I got on in that profile picture. And this dude used to get mad. Because like when I would be walking down the street, yeah, cars would be blowing and shit and things like that. But he used to get mad about that stupid shit when he knew that I was going to work out and stuff. And then I used to be mean then, even meaner. And I'm not gonna lie, I used to complain about every damn thing. And we ended up breaking up because he ended up cheating. And that's the dude that I talk about on my live when I tell y'all him and I was going to get married. I'm glad I didn't marry that Negro because when I found out that he was cheating, it was so slick. I did a slick ass move, girl. I caught that Negro and then I blew that damn horn and told him he got 2 minutes to come out that fucking house. That bitch came to that door. I told that bitch, you get your stinking ass back in that door before I fuck her up. That's what I told her. And so she went back inside her apartment and stuff. And Terry was like, I'm gonna call the police because you crazy as hell. I told him call the police. I don't give a fuck. I told him he got 2 minutes to come out that house. And if he don't come out the house, I'm gonna use this hammer and bust every single window out of his car. And I went in his car, opened the car because I had the key, and I did exactly what the fuck I said I was gonna do, and dare him to do anything about it when he came outside. And he didn't do shit. Then he
I
called
put
the police.
the windows out your car.
Exactly what I did. I bust every damn window out of the car. I sure did because I was pissed at Terry, man. And then I see him years later. And we was talking about laughing about it, talking about I was a hot ass mess. I said, well, you shouldn't have cheated, Negro. I told you I don't play all that shit. Talking about I made him cheat because my ass is so damn mean and I'll be just saying any damn thing and all this other shit he was saying. I was like, well, you should have just stopped talking to me. Okay, point blank. When you talking about getting married and having a child, boy, I would have killed you. Okay, I'm gonna be perfectly honest and stuff. So, I had to stop talking to him. And I had made a vow then that I would never talk to a dude that's super fine ever again. Ever
That's
again.
what?
Super fine. Super fine.
Oh.
Now everything else he did good. He had a good job. He paid the bills. He did all that. One time I played a trick on him, girl. One time I had laid down on the kitchen floor and I put some ketchup Orby
I
and I
remember you told me
his ass so damn
that.
bad. He came red and they're screaming and hollering and shit. And then I guess when he got up close to me, he realized it was ketchup and I started laughing. I made
I
him
would have made your ass bleed for real.
he was so
For
damn mad at
real.
me, girl. He didn't talk to me for like 2 days or so and stuff.
Mm-mm.
My ass is to do silly shit, man. This dude used to cook dinner for me every damn day, have the house cleaned up, all types of shit. And every time I came home, I complained. I was a hot ass
Mm-mm.
mess then. Every time I came home, it was a complaint. Every single time. I just was not satisfied for nothing in the world.
Oh,
So,
Terry.
yeah, I was a hot ass mess back then, girl. And stuff. And then I used to put on them little biking shorts and walk down the street on purpose to make his ass jealous. I really did. And stuff. Because I knew his ass was a hot ass mess. So I used to do shit to make him mad. I ain't never cheated nothing, but I used to do shit to mess with him and stuff. Because I knew he was a hot ass mess. I'm so glad I didn't marry him and have no child with him. I'm glad I dodged that. Because I met him years later and he still was no good. He
Now,
still was no
usually when
good.
they pretty boys like that, if you gonna spend more time in the mirror than me, I don't want nothing to do with you.
Yeah, but he the one was trying to talk to me in the first place. I wouldn't even think about no damn Terry. And he was sending messages and shit to me and stuff. And I finally went on and gave him a chance and stuff. And we started talking and stuff, started dating and stuff and everything, you know. And like I said, he was telling me I was too mean and shit. But if I was too mean, I was too this, you should have stopped talking to me instead of playing around. You should just ended it. What's the point? I don't know why men do that. Just end the shit. All you got to do is say this ain't working out and be done with it. And I
They're
can't.
gonna stay until the wheels fall off, and then I best of both worlds until the shit just ain't good no more. When she find out, she find out. Then I go.
He almost got himself fucked up though. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Okay, because I'm not joking. When I say I came, I went. I followed him. He didn't even know, but he thought he was slick. He went to his uncle's house and stayed in there for about 2 hours. He didn't come out the house till 2 hours later because he know I'll follow him. Clearly, he did that because he thought I wouldn't stay out there that long if I did follow him or if I happened to come by. He parked his car down to his uncle's house too, right? Then he got out the car, went in the apartment, stayed in there for 2 hours. Then he came out the apartment. Then he walked down to the girl's apartment because she lived in the same complex as his uncle. Okay. So I saw him do all that. So I let him stay in the girl's place. I went home and got that damn hammer. I already had the GUN. I'm going to be perfectly honest. Okay. And then I came back and I said, that's when I blew that fucking horn because I had the key, to the car. I blew his horn. And then he came out and I told him to bring his stinking ass down before I fuck him up and bust out all his car windows. That bitch came to the door. I told her to take her ugly ass back into the house before I fuck her ass up too. She don't got shit to do with this. She went back in the house and closed the door. And then he
That's scary ass. How the fuck you gonna pull up in my shit and tell me I ain't got shit to do with this? I got everything to do with it. Wait till his ass get home, or I'm coming outside, girl.
could
What?
have came outside with a killed
We
her.
are in the poly now. This your dude? Cause I just had we in the poly. Let's talk about this. The fuck?
No, she did the right thing because she knew I was not fucking her. She did the right thing. Okay, point blank. She really did. Okay, and he did the right thing too when he stayed his ass in there for a couple more minutes, and then he came out, but he still got them windows busted out, every single one. I mean, every single one, from the sides to the front to the back.
Did
And I
y'all broke up then, or y'all talked for a little bit longer?
no, we didn't break up then. He came home because him and I lived together. He came home.
Did you pay for the window?
Hell fucking no, girl. He came home He asked me why did I do that. He said that I drove him to plan because my ass is mean and shit, and I don't know how to talk to him and blase blase. And I told him, just like I tell any dude, if you don't like the way I talk to you, then stop talking to me. Just end it. You don't be playing. I told you before when I first met your ass, don't do that because you'll get yourself fucked up. I meant that. You think I'm playing? I don't play that shit. You go play around with some damnbody else who takes that bullshit. And after that, we got into it at the house. He didn't put his hands on me because he don't hit women or nothing like that. He called the police on me at the house though. Okay, at our apartment, he called the police on me because I took all his fucking clothes and threw them in the trash can. You know, the big old thing they have outside. And then I locked him outside the place. So he called the police on me to open the door because it was our place together. And I had to open the door. And I don't think the police made me go get his clothes out the dumpster. Okay. I can't remember. But the police made me open the door and told me that I would have to legally take his name off the lease. But Terry, I still put that nigga out of my place. I really did. I still put him out. When the police left, I made his ass leave. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. And he left and shit. And then the next day or so, I think he came back and got his clothes and we broke up. And I just was done with him. Because I don't be playing all that cheating girl. Because that boy would make me be in jail with a felony. So I was like, no. Because I was pissed at his butt. Doing all that cheating and shit.
Your ass was finna set the block off. God damn.
Girl, I did set the block off. I went on fit to shit. I told you what I did. And then dared his ass to come out there and do something about it. And her too. Okay. And then I went home when he called the police because I was going to stay there because then I would have got arrested. Okay. And so I went home and shit. And then, like I said, he came. Then I wouldn't let him in. I put his clothes in the dumpster. And then he called the police. And the police came then. But I didn't get arrested, neither did he. And then they just told me to go. I don't know if they told me to get his clothes out the dumpster. I can't remember. They might have told me to get him out.
Oh, I would have got arrested. I ain't going in the dumpster.
I don't know if I went in the dumpster. I think he went in there and got them clothes. I didn't do too much of anything. And I still put him out. Okay, I put him out. After the police left, I put his ass out. And he just took some clothes and he came back the next day or two and got the rest of his clothes. He tried to get back together, but I didn't get back together with him. I can't talk to people who cheat. Something won't let me go back with them like that. It just don't never work out. And I just ended the whole thing and stuff and just broke up and was just glad I did not, marry him or have no baby or anything else. I had told him no to everything. And I'm glad I did because that would have been messed up. And then I seen him a couple years later and he was with some chick and trying to play around on her, thought he was going to hook up with me. And I told him no. And that was the last time I seen his butt. And I haven't seen him in years now.
He's still trying to sleep around. He might get girl, just stay free of that boy.
Or somebody done effed him up for real. I'd like to see what he looked like now because he probably look a hot ass mess like he usually do. Because he was 2 years older than me anyway. And stuff.
Probably still in the mirror, girl. He's still in the mirror.
He probably is doing something else. Shit, I don't know what Terry doing. I know he's still in Atlanta, so that's something. But yeah, that was a damn trip. I'll never forget that. But he almost got himself murked playing around with me. I'll be playing. Girl, I'll be playing. Receiving. Okay, I don't be playing around.
How long you been in the bushes, Philly? Because they've been saying 3 been in here for the longest.
Philly, what's up? He probably been in those bushes lurking and shit. You been in the bushes?
Probably. He just be listening. How long you been out there, Philly? Come talk to your sister.
He probably been out there for a while. He said most hated troll. Is that what they say?
I just woke up.
Woke up. What time is it on the East Coast? It's 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why. Yeah, I do sleep. Remember, I'm on the West Coast. On the West Coast. I'll still go to bed soon. And I'll say sleep to about 10:30 in the morning and stuff. It's late here, but it's not late like that. I do go to sleep now. Please, I ain't none of you know who that stays up all day all night on YouTube. We just having a conversation, actually. And I'm actually.
As her said, she's getting her watch hours. I said,
I'm getting those watch hours too, because I don't be on this internet like that. I mean, I did a couple of videos a day, but usually I just do one on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But if something happened like news update, I'll come and do a video about that and stuff. Yeah, I do sleep, and I'm gonna
Yeah,
sleep.
I do sleep, Philly, but I took a nap earlier and then I was frustrated. So I'm up now. I had to go to the laundromat and now I'm folding up my clothes. Well, now I'm matching up my socks.
See, what time is it where you at? Oh, he heading to work.
4:31. Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
5:30 headed to work. Have a good day at work.
yeah. Have a good day at work. And he going to work. He go to work early. Damn, 5:30. No, I remember I used to have to be to work at 6:30 in the morning. No, 6 a.m. when I
I
worked
about
at
to just say I be having to go to work at 6.
yeah, when I used to work at the telephone company in Atlanta, I used to have to be at AT&T at 6 a.m. in the morning. I used to work from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. And then when I got off of work, I went home for about an hour or two. And then I went to practice for my singing group and stuff. And we practiced to like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Look
Yeah,
at you, Philly. I'm not old.
you know what? I have never taken a nap ever in my life. I don't even take naps.
I showed
Yeah, I
to
don't never
me and
take.
that today. I had to. I just knew that God was trying to tell me that I will. I had to try again. I had to go to sleep because I just knew that it wasn't happening. This could not have been happening. This bitch did not think she was this sweet.
Say what?
Who you talking
What you
to?
say?
Sounds like you worked stripper hours. Who worked stripper hours? Me? No, I had a patient. Was taking care of patients.
Uh,
I take care of patients. I don't know about those stripper hours. Stripper hours, they don't go to work at 6.
don't they go to work at night?
Yeah, and they get off in the morning.
Uh,
That man said, "Work. I'm from working stripper hours.
uh.
How much they get paid? I might just sign up." The fuck?
I had a couple of friends who were strippers.
Hey,
And when I
I ain't
had my
want to hustle.
and when I
See
had
what you
my
got?
singing group, when I had my singing group, because a couple of my friends were strippers, they took me to the club to show me where they worked at that club off of in Atlanta. I can't remember which was the name of the club and stuff, but we went over there and I remember we was standing at the stop sign. Men were blowing their horns and stuff, thinking we was what's on the street corner. It was so damn funny. I ain't gonna never forget that. I can't remember the name of that strip club though over there.
In
But
Atlanta.
yeah, over there in the hood. I can't remember the name of that street. Somebody said that street name one day on a live, but I don't remember what the name of that street is. But yeah, sure did. And her ass was a hot mess too, both of them. A hot mess. And then one of the girls who was in my singing group, her brother was a bouncer at a strip club. Because I went up there with her too one day to go get some money from him. So yeah. And them girls was tripping me out coming out of there looking tripped out.
They
Yeah,
probably was tripped out, high off of something.
looking tripped out as hell. And I was like, what? And stuff. But what's the name of that damn area that we was in? I'm trying to think. It started with an S in Atlanta. What's the name of that area?
Billy said he want to hear you sing. Oh shit.
For me, I'm not gonna be able to
Mm-hmm.
sing right now because I'm hoarse. I stay
Oh.
hoarse out here in Southern California. I stay hoarse.
Never been to Southern California. Do it rain there a lot?
Not a lot, but it's been raining for the last week. I can't even do that right now. I can't even do
They
what
used
you
to say
just
it
said.
never rains there.
So it rains here. It's been raining every single day and stuff. I can't even rap. Okay, this weather out here be having my voice messed up. At least sometime I could rap. I can't even rap right now because my
It's
voice
the
goes
word,
out.
word, word. The word is the word. It is fucking tick, tick, tick. You know, all you got to do is say, "Hey, what ATL, ho," and then you made it. They going to give you a record deal. You
All
put
you say,
ATL in that bitch.
all you got to do is say, um, "You a bitch, you a bitch, you a bitch, you a bitch, you a bitch." Pump that shit, bitch. All you gotta do is say that and put a little beat with it,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Make sure they can bounce their booty to it. But I swear, if you put ATL in the song, all you gotta do is say something about ATL. They gonna get a record deal.
ATL.
I'm from ATL, knowing doggone well you just moved there last week.
I know I stayed in ATL for 16 years though. So I stayed there for a long time. I just moved from ATL in 2008. Then I moved to Keller, Texas. And I stayed in Texas for 5 years. And then I moved out here. And I've been out here for almost 10 years. And then now I'm moving to UK. Now I was gonna move to London, but I changed my mind.
Move where?
To London.
Oh, what you gonna do there?
I got a lot of friends in London and stuff, and I just wanted a change of scenery and stuff. I was gonna move to Milton Keynes, and I was gonna stay out there and stuff. I already got my passport and all that, but I changed my mind because at the time when I was trying to do it, my girls did not want to relocate to there, so I changed my mind and
How did
stuff.
you get friends in London?
When I was in on Facebook and Facebook groups and stuff, they had groups and
Oh,
stuff, and I met a lot of people in the groups and stuff, and we started being friends and stuff and everything. And then one of my girlfriends came out here to visit me. Her name is Olivia and stuff. And so I was gonna go out there and live out there and stuff. But yeah, I met a lot of people in the groups and stuff, men and women and stuff. Those London dudes, black dudes, are different than black dudes here. They sure are, especially those ones from the islands and stuff with their little accents and stuff.
yeah,
They
I
different.
can't
They
talk to
totally
nobody with no doggone accent. That's all I'm gonna want you to do is talk. I don't
I be
everything else.
when I'm so used to them now, I don't even be caring. But when I first started talking to different people, different places, I'm so used to the accents. I don't even be asking nobody to talk no more so I can hear it and stuff. I'll be like, okay, it just don't be nothing no more. You get used to it, And but I'm gonna tell you something. Um, Brown men are almost the same wherever you go. Because damn, I remember I met this dude um, with his lying ass. And he was a hot ass mess. Okay. And then the thing about it, I never liked him because he wasn't attractive. Okay. But he thought he was. Okay. And this dude, you know what? I think he got what's his name beat because he was a straight up liar. I mean, a straight up liar. I mean, just lie for no reason at all. To this day, we still friends, but he's a straight up liar. He really is. This stuff. I mean, lies about everything. So some of them dudes over there ain't no different than the brown dudes here. And I'm gonna tell you that straight up on everything. And the white dudes either. Because I remember this white dude was trying to talk to me, right? And I forgot what he did. I can't remember. But I found out he was a hot ass mess. And it didn't go no further than that telephone call and stuff. And I already knew that he would catch a plane to come out here because this boy, had his stuff together. But he was a damn player. And I don't know how I found out. And I was like, boy, these dudes are almost the same. It doesn't matter where you go and stuff, But some are nice and stuff, But they got their own shit going on over there. They got their own stuff, so I don't be caring about them accents. Just like when I used to live in Cleveland, I used to love dudes from New York because I like their accents, right? And I
Cleveland,
remember,
Ohio.
yeah, and I remember I met this dude named Daryl, right? And he was from New York, right? He had an accent. And him and I used to talk and stuff and dated right before I left Cleveland. And he was okay, but once again, he was a hot ass mess. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But I used to love those New York accents though. But now I don't even care shit about them accents and stuff. But
I love Louisiana accent.
yeah,
You
Louisiana.
ever hear? Do you watch
Who?
Sin
Mm-mm,
City Rap?
mm-mm.
I admitted R. Kelly voice. What? Who got an R. Kelly voice? What the hell?
But that's where Lucky Day is from. That's where he's from. Um,
Louisiana.
yeah, New Orleans.
Yeah, I love the way they talk. Sin City talk just like that. Then it's this other girl, Juju, that I be watching on Instagram. She talk just like that. They talk with their tongue or something. I don't know, but
Yeah,
I like it.
my mother-in-law lives in Louisiana. That's where she lives at. And my brother-in-law is in Louisiana. And I got family members in Louisiana, New Orleans. I got family members all over. I got family members in New York, in Louisiana, in Alabama, all over Mississippi, Cleveland, Cali. I just don't talk to the ones I hear in Cali. Um, just everywhere. Philadelphia, like Erie in
Where's
Pennsylvania.
Yuri?
Huh?
Where's Yuri?
I say Erie, Pennsylvania.
Oh,
Yeah, I got family members out there and stuff. Last time I've been to Pennsylvania though was when I was little. I haven't been out there since. Yeah, I got family members all over.
you know I'm from Ohio,
I know. I remember you telling me that. What part?
Youngstown.
Yeah, I know where Youngstown. I got family members in Youngstown, in Canton, Ohio, Akron, Ohio. Told you everywhere. Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah, I still got
I
family
stay
up there.
Erie, Pennsylvania, and then I said I got family members also in Philadelphia. No,
Yeah,
because
she
I
done
got
said about 5, 6 different places. Talk about that ain't Philly. Don't
right.
nobody care about Philadelphia. The
Right,
fuck?
I mix stuff in a lot. When I talk, because I talk so fast, I just run on sentences, you know. But yeah, no, yeah,
Philadelphia is a hole in the wall. Don't nobody care about Philadelphia.
I know, girl. Nobody talk about no Philly. Okay, only person talk about Philly is what's his name. Because if I never met him, I would never be talking about Philly other than Will Smith is from Philly, and that's
Yeah,
it.
only person I be hearing say something about Philly is Jaguar Wright.
Shit, ain't nobody checking for no damn Philly. When you heard somebody talk about Philly in any song,
Oh.
and if they did, shit, I don't remember.
Did they talk about did they say is that where they was talking about on the Fresh Prince of Bel Air? Is that the what was in the song?
Yeah,
Philadelphia?
that's why I said Will Smith is the only person I associate with
Oh
Philly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Chris Cross and make you Meek Mill.
All the time. Okay, well, he's from there, isn't he? Is he from Philly? All I ever hear about is ATL, Brooklyn, um, Cali, of course. What else? Cali, ATL, Brooklyn, sometimes Baltimore, Maryland, places like that. I got relatives out there too.
Yeah, I got family in Baltimore.
Mississippi, country ass, Alabama, South Carolina. I got family members everywhere. Florida. He said ATL for yeah. You got those everywhere though. You got those
ATL
types
for
everywhere.
right. Philadelphia got them too.
So do.
Sure do.
They be undercover there. They be trying to hide like they ain't like that. At least ATL let you know they like that. You don't be surprised, ATL. You know what you're getting. Philly is just like they are in London. They be down low and don't even say it. And you be thinking they heterosexual. They be bisexual. Yeah, I don't want to go to no cold states ever again. I never want to live in no more cold states with all that damn snow. They can have that.
I missed the snow. I took
I
my finger pictures in snow. They were so pretty.
it snowed in ATL when I first got there. It snowed in Texas when I first got there, and it snowed here when I first got there. I do not miss no snow, and I can go right up to Bear Mountain if I want to see some snow and be done with. Did you put your stuff up in there? I can go right to Bear Mountain if I want to see some snow, or Northern California. I do not be missing that jump at all. You talking about? Yeah, okay. ATL, whatever.
People.
Hi.
I thought you said something else.
Just reading Philly Weekends things. So you in the chat, he in the chat. It's another person in the thing, in the bushes. Is the bushes different in the chat? The bushes No,
The bushes is just where you be in the chat, you just don't say nothing.
okay, the
So you
bushes
can't
don't
see
come
it.
up. The bushes don't come up. No, 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 no. The thing, this I thing, what is that for right there? Is that for the bushes or for the chat?
Wait, what you say?
The I thing that I'm looking at that tell you how many people are in here. Is that for the bushes?
The eye thing?
Yeah, the I thing that's showing up on my StreamYard, and it has the
It,
number by it.
it's probably telling you how many people are in your here all together. Whether they chat or not, they still show that they in here. You just don't know who is it unless they chat.
That cannot be entirely true because when I be getting off these lives, it'll say this. It'll say a number on that I thing, right? And then when I get off my live and I look at the number be way more.
Yeah, however many people in your chat don't mean that's how many people viewed it because they could just come in, see what's going on, and leave out,
Oh,
but
okay,
it still
okay.
count as a view.
Oh, okay. I was just trying to figure out how they do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the other number be your number of views. How many people looked at the video?
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. All right. All right.
Oh, I'm so glad I'm done.
Hi.
I'm so glad I'm done with these clothes.
You at the laundromat?
I'm at home now.
Oh, okay. You was at the laundromat before.
Yeah, when I told you I was gonna call you back, I had ran up there, and then
Mm.
I got done washing. I came back home, hung my clothes up.
Oh, okay. Well, y'all know I'm finna get ready to get off this live.
All right, Kimberly.
Go take me a shower.
All
I'm gonna
right,
be
just call me tomorrow, whatever.
all right then. Y'all, thanks for
Okay,
tuning in and stuff, okay?
no problem.
Hit the thumbs up the
Bye,
video.
Philly. Good. Or well, have a good day at work, Philly.
Yeah, have a good day at work, Philly Rican. And thanks for dropping by, okay?
All right.
See y'all. Thanks to everybody in the bushes too. Thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to like this video and to subscribe and to leave a comment. Y'all take care and I'll see you guys later on today sometimes when I get back home. Peace out. You welcome, Philly Rican. Have a good day at work, okay? And take care. I'll talk to you later.